with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Charles with 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the ward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it treat, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's Norton burping leaning ban. It matters not if Andrew fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday, the 19th of August 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you've had a very enjoyable day and week so far. I'll tell you something, I genuinely felt yesterday was fucking shite, and just in terms of trying to fucking endure Bingo, because I thought he was awful yesterday. Like, worse, he was worse than usual yesterday. At least, like, sometimes he'll fucking pretend to have a talking point and care about what he's talking about. But yesterday was just literally, he showed up and then he's like, guys, here's all the ways you can give me money. He's got card stuff, let's talk about cards and ways you can keep giving me money. I was like, there's nothing else of substance there. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, he had plenty he could have talked about and discussed. He could have fucking talked about fucking like the GTA 6 leaks, which are running rampant right now and causing Rockstar a fucking mighty fucking tizzy. You know what I mean? So GTA 6 has, you know, gameplay has been leaked to somebody out there leaking the fucking footage from random gameplay and even a couple of cutscenes and all that jazz, and it looks very, very, very legit. I mean, if it's fake, it's an incredible fucking fake, but it looks a very fucking legit sort of fucking leak, you know? And Rockstar obviously is fucking just, you know, not well, I'll say this is bad news for them, because obviously it's like days before a big massive trailer is getting announced and released and all that shit. But yeah, hopefully it's got something to talk about today, for fuck's sake, other than just fucking cards, you know? But there we go. Mercer, you're asking if you got soundboard. No, you don't. You don't have a soundboard, no. So yeah, you've been to work for 8 days. No, current people who've got a Scottish soundboard pass are Mark O'Shaughnessy, M-Bode, Rabashank, Jim R6, and Hot Test Studios. So there you go, those are the current users that have it. That have that. So there you go. Marble winners are Ludwig, Damien, and Pixar, and Full House winners are Zarnok, Captain Murphy, Cam Richmond, and Comedy as well. So there we go. So those are the current prize winners as things stand. Anyway, but yeah, okay. There's a lot to go through. There's a lot to go through before we start with DSP today. First things first. People are speculating that he's bullshitting when it comes to the card stuff. You know. On the left is what one of these cards, this is one of the cards that Phil pulled earlier, you know what I mean? The one on the right is what he showed on camera, and the one on the left is what it looks like. People are trying to say he's bought like fake cards. And you can get like manufactured fake cards as well. This is a Mega Greninja, which sells for like $2, you know? You can get these manufacturers, you know what I mean, just to fucking make it look like the real fucking thing, you know what I mean, just for the hell of it, you know. The real card apparently has this sort of like strange effect to it, you know what I mean, this kind of strange feel to it, whatever, this kind of strange, like, I don't quite understand what the term is for the feel of the cards, you know what I mean, like it's like some sort of stimple thing or whatever. So it's like a stimpled hologram thing. And the one on the right obviously doesn't look much like that whatsoever, you know? The right is what Phil showed, and the left definitely has a different sort of aesthetic to it, you know? So there's definitely something, I don't know, maybe it's just a camera, the issue of the camera and Phil's end, who knows? And obviously as well, as I said, you can literally get one of these and pretend it's a real fucking thing for a couple of quid. So there you go. And also, one last thing here. Those weighted cards that Phil got, usually if you have a God pack, you can tell before you open it sometimes, because it is weighted differently, because the cards have a different feel to them. You know what I mean? Phil claims that's not true.
They don't weigh different. In modern Pokemon, they don't weigh different. Apparently, way back in the day, yes, the hits weighed, and people would weigh old packs to see if they have value. But today, all the cards, they weigh the same.
Yeah. Well, that sounds very sus. So, you know, like Phil all of a sudden is an expert in fucking Pokemon cards and how they fucking weigh and how they fucking feel and all that shit. Now here's my stance on this Pokemon card thing. Okay, here it is. It's gotten to the fucking point where Phil will literally lie about absolutely anything under the sun. He will lie about fucking having the smoke alarms installed in his fucking little office. He will lie about his fucking parents' health condition, pretending they're fucking dying. He'll fucking lie about when he fucking had his fucking pet cat before or after they were fucking married. You know what I mean? Because the fucking story changes in that fucking front as well. He will literally lie about the smallest of things and the biggest things for no fucking reason whatsoever, to the point where it's getting to, it's like, I cannot believe a thing that comes out his mouth. He has made himself so unfucking believably untrustworthy. Which, he could say anything today, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I can believe that, because Phil Burnell's one that said it. And it could literally, he could talk about anything. It could be any sort of fucking thing he could talk about. And I'm like, well, Phil said it, and I know he will lie about anything, so how the fuck am I meant to fucking believe a word he fucking says? So by all means, if you want to speculate in Phil fucking fabricating the card pools and all that shit, I mean, by all means, go for it. You might be right. It could very well be fucking fabricated. But even if it's true, I cannot, in good conscience, believe a word he fucking says these days. Because he has just literally created this fucking... He's created this fucking scenario where, because he lies with absolutely anything and everything, he cannot be fucking believed. To me, anyway. Mark, what's the soundboard? No problem.
I'm Scottish!
Anyway, good stuff indeed. And anyway, so Phil's day stream yesterday, he got $319 altogether. Basically, once the gameplay began, the support kind of dried up quite a lot, you know? He had a very good, strong fucking podcast morning show thing, you know what I mean? But when gameplay began, the support seemed to kind of seemingly dry up quite a lot. So there you go. As for night stream, well, first things first, Phil had no choice but to order dinner last night.
What was the original idea for dinner? Whenever my wife works and we're not ordering out, she does the fastest meals possible because she gets home late and there's not a lot of time to cook. So normally it's just like turkey hot dogs with toppings. And we had thawed out her turkey chili, her homemade turkey chili, as a topping and everything. And she takes out the chili and she's warming it and she goes to grab the hot dogs. She goes, where are they? Oh, Phil's stupid and didn't buy hot dogs. Oops. So I guess we can't eat. We have nothing else. What are you going to do? The chili, it's only a tiny bit of chili that you put on top of the hot dog. It's not even enough for a bowl. So that's not enough for dinner. Like, what else are we going to eat? Well, I guess we're ordering out. There's nothing else.
Yeah. Absolutely nothing else apparently to eat. So there you go. I mean, yeah, there you fucking go. What the fuck, man? You'd think they'd have something else. So literally, they can't have a meal that day. Turkey hot dogs are out the question. So there's literally nothing else they can consume that day. You know? Didn't they have a freezer full of, like, fucking meats that is sitting there ready to be cooked, basically? They have a second freezer full of all these meats. I don't know. There you go. I do quite like what Kim did on here. You know, I told you to buy the hot dogs, why don't you listen to me? That was it, that's a bit creepy. There we go. Also, this is a good one. When Phil was playing Pokemon in a night stream, he was able to identify with his character in Pokemon because his parents didn't give a shit about him or Street Fighter. This is
She
good.
didn't even know that I'm the Pokemon champion? Wow, what a... Wow. I mean, then again, I can actually empathize with the kid because my whole life, all my hobbies never aligned with the hobbies of my parents or anything my parents cared about. So they would never, like, I go to tournaments and stuff, I come back, I won the tournament, they wouldn't know. I mean, they could have found out if they just looked online, they didn't know. So I'm not surprised. I sympathize with this kid right now. Two different generations, they don't connect, you know?
No, hold
So
on.
where they said Snow Point?
No. We need to go back. Hold on. What was that? Wait. There's no. We need to unpack this. Hold on. Wait a second.
Then again, I can actually empathize with the kid because my whole life, all my hobbies never aligned with the hobbies of my parents or anything my parents cared about. So they would never, like, I go to tournaments and stuff, I come back, I won the tournament, they wouldn't know. I mean, they could have found out if they just looked online, they didn't know.
Why is it up to them to look up their son online to find out whether you won a tournament? Why would you not just fucking tell them? Like, are you trying to tell me that if you won a fucking tournament, you wouldn't fucking talk to them about this achievement of yours? Like, you put the burden on them to randomly search whether you're competing in a tournament and whether you won? They could have searched online. Why didn't you just fucking tell them? Hey mom, hey dad, I had a tournament this weekend and I won. Isn't that great? And well done, son. No, apparently that's fucking not a thing that can happen in the Burnell household. You know? Like, no, communication apparently is an alien concept in that fucking family. Holy shit. I mean, honestly, did they give a shit? Did they care about your fucking street fighting complaint? Probably not. I imagine they didn't really care massively. But why wouldn't you have fucking told them about this accomplishment? You're harboring a grudge and resentment because you wanted them to Google you and search whether you won any recent tournaments, rather than just talk to them and tell them how well you were doing. That's how it sounds to me. But what the fuck? Whatever. I'm getting worked up already. Phil had, yeah. So Phil's 220 segment. This is. I watched this earlier on. This is pretty good. So DSP segment about 220, the Kino Casino tonight, which is rounded out with a bigment and mini bitch fit for good measure. Of course, we need the kick chat prominently featured. So this is 5 minutes, but it's worth it. So watch this one.
And 220 did 500 kicks. Hi, King.
So just so you see, I know that the chat kind of obscures a bit, you know, so you're saying, hi King, I don't think it's appropriate to call me a retard. I know we've had our differences, but I have never used words like that. And Phil took objection to this at first, amazingly.
I don't think it's appropriate to call me a retard. I didn't call you a retard. So Beaver Bother, to be $1 says 220 owes you a minimum of 46 memberships. What do you mean?
Is it the same day, might I add?
Why does 220 owe me a minimum of 46 memberships?
Same fucking day.
That's confusing.
I never called you a
I don't know,
retard.
Beaver Bother. Thanks for $1. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait for it.
He said he's going to give me more than the casino. Oh, so he gave Kino Casino 46 memberships, so he's retarded. Okay. I'm going to tell him that when he's here next. I'm going to tell him he's retarded since he supports a bunch of scumbags who do nothing but hurt people on the internet and steal money from handicapped people. You know, they ring a fucking bell to make autistic people come to their stream and give them money. You know, so I hope I see him today. I will call. Is that what you guys are saying? He did that for real? Because I'm going to call him out on that publicly. Let's see how he responds. I know we've had our differences, but I've never used words like that. Oh, wait, I did. I take it back. I did earlier. Because everyone told me that you gave 46 subs to the casino. That's retarded. So you deserve it. But thanks for...
So what you spend your money on outside of Phil's streams all of a sudden is very much his business. And if he doesn't approve of how you spend your money outside of his own content, he's going to call you on it. Does that sound fair to you guys? Also, you want to soundboard again? No problem.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
There we go.
500 kicks. I appreciate it.
There's more though. There's more of this.
Now, for the record, I haven't confirmed or denied if it was true.
So you just gonna call him retard about confirming it? You heard something might be true without confirming whether it's true or not. You go, that guy's retarded. Now I'm gonna double down on that shit. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm still gonna call you retarded.
If it is true, I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, seriously. You might as well just take your money and burn it in a fucking pile. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just, like, cover it in horse feces and then snort it or something. Like, you're just burning your money. When you give me contributions, you see actual improvements. You see actual content that's better. I'm doing things people are asking for constantly. I'm trying to break out and do new content and new things, right? You can actively see in the last few years, directly as the support has improved, I have improved, right? When you give money to Keno Casino, you might as well just shove a fucking plunger up your own ass because you're fucking yourself. Those guys don't give two fucks about anything. They literally don't even make content. They just watch other people's content and act like it's theirs. They have nothing to fucking say above a fucking third-grade intelligence level. They're two fucking morons, and you might as well just burn your fucking money. You're an idiot for contributing to their content. Okay.
There's more. There's still more.
Okay. I'm a big DB did 500 kicks and said, sad I missed the Dark Souls gameplay. Wish you said you were done playing the other day. We'll have to watch later. I didn't say I was done the other day. You apparently can't read and have poor reading comprehension. But thanks for 500 kicks.
Come on now.
220 did 500 kicks. He says, you've definitely improved. It's a pleasure to behold, but you don't have a bell to ring, do you? No, you see, because I'm not trying to attract mentally deficient people that are attracted by a dinner bell. It's not like me ringing to the children in the fields to come home for dinner because mama is summoning you. I don't have to do that because I'm an adult. You see, I'm not appealing to people who are slow. This isn't rocket science.
I'm pretty sure earlier on that day, he was looking for somebody to make him some sort of flashy animation to celebrate pack grips.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Oh, and for the record, since we were already talking about this, I already said that 220 would have to actually contribute to me more than he contributes to the casino this week if he wants his Desert Bus Marathon. So that means already he has to give me the 46 subs. Actually,
no, he
that's
doesn't.
47 subs, since he gave them 46 in order to even qualify to consider doing this Desert Bus Marathon.
But he's already given you kicks today, Phil. That's how he communicated. He gave you kick support today. What's he? Is it last night? Are you not taking that into account? You greedy bastard.
Okay, let's stop this music. Let's get set up to play.
Oh, God.
So tonight, we're doing post-game.
Yeah,
so
beg.
Pokemon
We've heard this
fans
shit
are here to help
before.
me because I don't actually know what the post-game content is.
And then begging,
Diamond,
and begging.
so I'm going to need help, obviously, where to go and what to do. What do we got going?
Who
This is what we
cares?
got going. Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity. I got the promo box, 9 packs. Right now, 1 is a freebie. We're $1 away from our first milestone where we'll be opening 2. Obviously, I'd like to go through all 9. It would be great to just do them all later tonight for pack rip.
He's not asking for much, guys. All he's asking for is enough support to open 9 packs in one stream. He's only asking for several hundreds of dollars. That's too much to ask. He's got a brand new box. He'd have to fucking go through the entire box in one night. Says he's got it. Hint, hint.
So please support tonight's stream. Let's start hitting milestones. Let's get some packs ripped later tonight. And let's get that Sephiroth card that's worth over $1,000.
No. Oh, here we go.
Okay. DSP Glazer, thank you so much for $5. You feel like you should gift back to the community for supporting and pulling crazy... I'm giving you literal free content every stream.
Yeah.
You don't have to contribute. I'm grateful to those who do. I'm giving you my time and my life. I've been doing it for 18 years daily. Not sure if you're aware of this. Thanks for $5.
He was super upset that somebody would dare suggest that he should give back to his community. Him streaming apparently is him giving back. Him just doing the content in the first place where he asks you non-stop for your fucking money. It's him giving back. I know if I can't understand. I generally have no comprehension how Phil can sit there. If him making the money he makes, right? He's apparently very successful, far more today than he's ever been in his life. And yet he doesn't feel any sort of like obligation to try and give back in some small capacity to his audience that are fucking supporting him so much. You know? Hell, I make a lot less than he does, and I feel compelled to give back to you guys because you guys support me so much. You know? So these days, I used to be able to support you more, but when I first started doing bingo, I still want to try and make, these days it's not as much as I could do, but I still want to give back to you guys in some capacity if I can. I don't think I'll be able to make what Phil makes and not feel guilty about not giving back in any capacity. It just baffles me. It really fucking does. Oh, but there you go. That's just Phil's greed for you. He needs that money. He really does. He needs to hold on to every single possible fucking cent. Heaven fucking forbid he gives anything back to his fucking audience in any capacity. Whatever, man. Jesus Christ. And by the way, Phil got $160, so it wasn't a very successful stream for him. $160 on that night stream. So there you go. Phil also had a very strange sign off. This is how he signed off from Pokemon.
Good variety and fun. Tomorrow.
So he had a very strange hand gesture.
Morning. All right, everyone, you have a good night, and I'll see you all in the AM. Peace out. Bye-bye.
The double fingered salute.
All right, everyone, you have a good...
Like... This is a very odd sign-off. I'm not sure what inspired this sort of sign-off, but this is how he chose to sign off from the night stream. You know? So, make of that what you will. It was very funky indeed. Anyway, and also, paper thin here for an observational thing. This is 8 months apart. What the fuck happened to you? Yep, 8 months apart between these two pictures. And yeah, it's a genuine fucking question. It is quite alarming, actually, when you think about it. Same camera angle. It's the exact same camera angle. Can't even fucking blame camera angles. You know? But, yeah, it's just... Fuck me, man. But there you go. Look, I'm all in favour, of course, of people fucking losing weight and trying to improve their lives and fucking become healthier. He does not look healthy. Like, I said this time and time again. I watched my old man, my dad, I watched him wither away because of his diabetes, you know what I mean? And what he had to fucking go through for fucking diabetes, like the fucking dialysis, not shit as well. He faded away, you know? Like, he withered away before our very fucking eyes. It was haunting to fucking see. But if it still obviously did his best to fucking get on with things and fought as hard as I could, just gotta keep on going. But that's what I'm saying, though, seeing Phil in his emaciated state, it is a bit of a reminder of that. You know, in terms of just how ill he looks. But there you go, whatever, you know. Whatever. It's his fucking life at the fucking day, you know what I mean? So if he's gonna... Phil, it wouldn't shock me in the slightest if he has a health issue, but what shocks me is that Phil could have a health issue and not tell his audience about it. But then again, here's what I think. I think Phil has an actual health issue, but he doesn't want to fucking say this to his audience because the internet he thinks will fucking say he's using an illness to try and milk some money from his audience. He's that fucking self-conscious about the detractors and how they spin things, but he can't actually tell his audience when he's actually not well. If he's got like a serious fucking illness, because he's too fucking concerned that the internet will fucking say he's using this to fucking milk money from his audience. You know? But that's what I'm saying, no. Phil, it's come to the point where Phil could fucking say that he's actually fucking ill, or he could keep denying that he's ill, whatever I mean, or keep fucking things quiet. I will state what I said earlier, I can't believe what he says. Even if Phil fucking came out today and said, guys, I got a serious fucking illness, I wouldn't be able to fucking believe him. He could sit there crying on stream and talk about like this. Oh, I've been going through this, I've been going through that. It's been really bad. I can't believe him. Not just because he's DSP, but because he will literally lie about anything. Anyway, and one more little clip. Apparently, Kick are now implementing whale badges. And this is not a joke. They've actually called it a whale badge. Kick, if you're a big supporter on Kick, if you give some subs and give some kicks, this badge could be yours one day apparently on Kick. So it's a global whale badge. But apparently it's very rare, it's like mythic rare. But it's meant to be rare. But there we go. So that's a fucking thing now. Kick are leaning into the whole whaling thing, there we go. It's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. Sauce Senpai sent that. There we go. And Kicker Jelly doing that. Anyway, he's still alive, man. Anyway, we have a couple of things to watch before we do the Bingo today. First of all, got a Stop Real compilation covering. I think it covers a night stream from. Yeah, this will cover Monday's night stream as well as yesterday's day stream. So here we go. Enjoy.
Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
So anyway, you know how it works. Here's how it works for cards, guys. We open packs when we have milestones of support. When we hit $100 of cumulative support tonight, that's one pack of One Piece Royal Blood. When we hit 150, that's two. At 200, it's three. At every 50 after, it's another. If someone does a $50 contribution, whether it's a super chat, 10 subs on Kick, 5...
And just to cut him off in mid fucking beg. Another great example of him lying to his audience about fucking promising not to fucking do things again. He promised his audience the goals wouldn't come back. He promised everyone the goals were gone for good. Because of the Aspen gold bump, goals were no longer a prerequisite or required. And yeah, he replaced goals with milestones. He just reworded the bastard thing. These are all still goals. You cannot... He is one of the most untrustworthy individuals on the internet.
5,000 kicks, a $50 super chat, or a bunch of memberships, a $50 tip via PayPal, no matter what it is, that's a guaranteed bonus pack on top of the cumulative milestones. If we get a $100 contribution, that's one of the packs of Mega Dream EX, right? We already had such success. Man, I'm feeling that there's got to be a Dragonite in there, right? There's a Dragonite in there, for sure. We got Dragonite down there somewhere. We definitely have that Pikachu. That rare Pikachu is in there. We got the luck. I got the touch. I got the power. Let's do the pulls and let's get the hits. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Boo! What we won? Good shit.
Darkseid is a stupid, cowardly, ugly, jobless, narcissistic, egotistical man-child who begs to keep his money just by sitting on his fat ass, sucking a video games 24/7 and will never adapt to a professional level in gaming. Do not donate to this loser. He only using your money just to buy fast food, making his fans
I buy fast food.
bills and keeps Moses unearned.
And that's it. You can only do it once per fight. So we're done. If I had the level 2-3 spells, I could beat him, but I don't have them. So I came here too early, way too early, and I couldn't do it. Sucks.
I think you guys can see, we've had one person who's contributed since I started playing the game, Dixon. That's it. So we're only at 76 bucks of support. Worst supported stream of Final Fantasy we've had so far.
I remember this, yeah. So Phil, I should mention this also yesterday during the morning show. It was a very, 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 very slow stream until the very fucking end, where a couple of people wailed it right to the very fucking end, and all of a sudden it was a good stream.
Now, I wanted to play this 3 times this week. I need people to support Final Fantasy tonight. Come on, we got about an hour left. We got big momentum coming off of the God Pack pull earlier today. We want to open some One Piece tonight. We want to get that manga rare card, right? So please support the stream. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a chip bigger than $5. All right, let's get some subs. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some momentum going for my favorite RPG of all time, so we can keep playing it a ton. I want to do it 2-3 times this week. All right, please support tonight. Let's get that momentum back. All right, we've always had it for this game. Please, let's keep it going. I'm going to be right back, and then let's do some shout-outs, get that momentum going, and then we'll continue.
Because Lord knows there's enough people out there that all they want to do is take, and all they want to do is hurt. As long as they get that bag or they get ahead, they're scumbags. They don't need to exist. They're leeches, and if they didn't exist, Earth would be a better place. I want to do...
God damn flashbang! Is Batman live yet? Still not live yet, okay. Goddamn flashbang though.
More pack openings tonight. I want to get to our first hit of One Piece tonight. So, please, guys, again, support the stream. Like the stream if you haven't, but please, let's get a super chat. Let's get a tip. We have almost no tips tonight. We have no subs. And I think no kicks, right? Nothing from the kick side tonight. Nothing.
Is that a timestamp from his stream as well? 1547. Or is that the amount of time he's been playing the game?
Nothing.
Whoa, Alex Silva. He's done it. $50 super chat from Alex.
Is it a whale? It is a whale because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball.
Tomorrow, more cards are arriving. Supposedly, my promo box of the Final Fantasy Blissful something is arriving tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be a fun day. All right, it's going to be another DSP morning show, followed by Dark Souls 2. We're going to beat the final boss. Then we're going to try to go back and beat the Dark Lurker. And then after all of that, we're going to go to a DLC. Which one? I don't know. We could go to any of the 3.
Who fucking cares?
But I think maybe we'll do chronological order. We'll see. But that all starts on the first stream tomorrow. I buy a lotto ticket every year, week.
Whoa, thank you, Shiv Reddy.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Phil's camera is on. There you go. Back to another poorly fitting t-shirt. Right, let's rewind. The camera goes live. Here you go. Cool stuff. Right, I've got the Badman on pause. Here we go. 1.5 speed, and there we go. Good stuff. Right, Badman's on pause. Thank you for letting me know. And we'll continue on with the compilation. And here we go.
I appreciate that very much, Shiv Reddy. And he did another one. Oh my God, Shiv Reddy is going crazy here, guys. Shiv Reddy did a first $79.99 super chat Australian. Let's see what that is USD first, okay?
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
And he says, good day here. Good day, Phil. Have you thought about including the number of contributions that you receive in your stream title? For example, if the King's Tax is $400, it'd be good to know how many people supported to get that. Have a good day. I've literally never thought about that, nor have I gotten a request about that until this very moment. I don't know what purpose that would serve, because for me, I don't care if it's one person, if it's 100 people, if it's somewhere in between. Obviously, the idea is that it's a lot of people working together to support the content. It's not just one person. But yeah, admittedly, there are days where one person will come by and drop a giant bomb of subs or something like that. So, not a big deal in that regard. I don't know how that would really add to anything. You're, like I said, no exaggeration. I've been live streaming for almost a decade. You're the first person who has asked me for that statistic.
People like the recognition. So, is it really a competition? No. But do people compete for top spots to get recognition? Yes.
It hit twice. It actually hit twice. I didn't know that spell could hit twice. What the hell spell is that? Like fucker. What? Oh, did you see how much damage that fucking did? That's insane.
He's complaining about the damage it done to him, but he had so much fucking time to escape that area. He chose not to, and he paid the consequences for it. But he had so much time to get away from that area. Watch again. Hold on. Here we go.
Is it fucking dead?
Wait. Here we go. So, yeah, here we go. It's gone. All right.
You fucker.
Oh no, this area is glowing. You should probably fucking get the fuck away from there. He spins around, but then turns around back to it as well. He didn't really try to escape. And yeah, he lost a lot of fucking health because he was fucking stupid and didn't try and fucking roll away or escape the fucking area. It's his own fucking fault.
What? Oh, do you see how much damage that fucking did? That's insane. Oh my god. Well, he never used that attack the first time I fought him. I legit didn't even know that attack existed.
Ah, shit. It's time for ribs. Look out, Phil! That attack's gonna hit you again! Never mind. I love how the other player in the game, like the wee ghost figure, is just trying to fuck. He can't really do damage to Phil, but he's still trying anyway, bless him. Multicolored tacos for all!
RTU Streams did 1,000 bits here. He said, eat spicy tacos off my shaved chest cowboy. Rich, you're just such a mature individual. I love it every time you come to my streams and act like an asshole.
Wow. Couldn't move.
Fire hot!
Couldn't move. They would not let me move. I couldn't walk and I couldn't roll. I was doing both, and the game just froze me in place after my attack and wouldn't let me move.
You were spamming the attack button and it was trying to complete your attack, but you were standing in fucking fire.
I'm too slow. Oh, look!
Very good.
The invader was disguised like one of the light poles. That's funny.
Good.
Oh my god! What sucks is I have no humanity. So I'm gonna have to go buy or grind humanity somewhere because I'm gonna lose all of my health here. Like this.
I agree, you have no humanity within you whatsoever. I agree with you, Phil, 100%.
This DLC is ridiculous because I remember it's a Gank Masters DLC. They're constantly sniping you over and over, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just get fucked. Until you actually know exactly where to go and what to do in this DLC, you just die endlessly.
I think in general, overall, I have improved as a gamer over the years.
Nope. Okay. In the area. And because there's so many enemies, you just don't have a chance. There's the sniper. Oh, that's the invader. That's the invader.
I'd rather deal with the invader, or you're gonna just rage quit.
Copy. Alright, I'm just gonna go offline. That's ridiculous. At this point, I'm not gonna be able to play the DLC with all these idiots, so I'm just gonna go offline. have the means to do it. You know, some of that stuff out there has been insane. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't play the game with these idiots constantly invading, so fuck them. Okay.
Salt, 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 salt. There's the salt. The delicious salt. Tonight, it is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond post-game for the first time, okay? So if you don't know, we beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond by the skin of my teeth a few days ago. And you guys supported that stream well. So tonight we're trying post-game. I don't know what post-game is in the game. So we're going to find out tonight for the very first time. I hope that you will come here and chill with me tonight. Starts at 7. Gameplay around 7:30. I'll use your guidance to tell me what to do. Also, since I'm playing Pokemon, I always do a bonus pack of cards. So it'll be easier to unpack the Final Fantasy cards, which will be arriving by then. It'll be easier to do that, okay? So I hope...
Oh shit, thank you very much to C Phoenix for sending a corgi, 1,000 jewels corgi. That's 2 free spaces. Every 500 jewels is a free space. So 1,000 of course will be 2 free spaces. But thank you very much for the corgi. Very kind indeed, C Phoenix, for that. So that's our first 2 free spaces of the bingo, so cheers for that.
That you guys will come hang out with me tonight for Pokemon. $100 for Hogan's. Mass addictive Hogan spending. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
We all fucking love it. Right, at the risk of catching up to live DSP, it might be good if we also watch the daily crap from last night as well. So, without further ado, fuck it, here's the daily crap. Without the audio, without the music, thanks to Sonny. So here we go.
Good evening, everybody. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 18th of August, 2026. Yet another great day here on the channel. Great variety and fun. In fact, new stuff again. Just overall great stuff. So today was a day directly formulated by you and your feedback. Because if you remember, we were kind of at a crossroads last week deciding, should we continue on with some of these games and projects that I've been doing all summer, or should we wrap some of them up and start new content? Well, through your support and attendance, you told me we want more Dark Souls 2, and we want more Pokemon. So today, you got what you wanted, okay? We started off with a chill DSP morning show that discussed the God Pack pull that I did in Pokemon cards yesterday. It's absolutely hilarious that I found out...
Oh, shit. Hold on a second.
Is it a bird or a plane? Tip £25. No, it's a nuke. Seen the future. Just hold on to this. We are going to need it. Happy birthday, Cool Limp. Have a good one, sir. 44 is the bingo number. Got us a win yesterday. Also, Hothead Studio. Holly gave up her winning to you. Right, Jad?
That is correct. I already told Hothead Studio that he's got a Scottish soundboard pass, so we won't cover that. Thank you for the nuke. Jesus Christ. Right, so yesterday was pretty bad with Phil, because it was just nothing but card talking. It was like fucking boring. It didn't even fucking try and pretend to care to talk about anything else, okay? If Phil is actually very insufferable today, okay, rather than trying to do multiple bingo cards, we win the first card. If we win the first card early, we have a nukes ready to go and standby. You know, I don't mind bailing from bingo and bailing from the bad man and just doing something different instead. If he is too insufferable, you know. But we'll see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. I don't mind like doing some extra marbles, for example, or even like going to a different Wii game. Like I could go into Wrestling Empire again as Darkside Phil, and we can continue his wrestling journey to try and become a wrestler. I don't know what I'm shit, I don't know. I can do, there's all sorts of things we can fucking do if he is going to be so insufferably fucking boring. Because yesterday was fucking like pulling teeth, it really was. But I thank you for the tip, very kind indeed. And we got a nuke ready to go and stand by, basically. But we'll see just how much we need it when we get started to the bingo. So cheers for that, very kind indeed.
The chill DSP morning show that discussed the God Pack pull that I did in Pokemon cards yesterday. It's absolutely hilarious that I found out that my detractors are seething and scrambling, trying to say that I faked the pack despite the fact you can't fake a God Pack at all.
Yes, you can. But well, Phil, to be honest, you're not very trustworthy whatsoever.
but they're claiming I did because, again, they don't want to believe that anything good could possibly happen to me, despite the fact that good things have been happening to me for 2 straight years. They still live in La La Land somewhere, okay? Anyway, so we chilled, we hung out, and then we began with Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. We took out the final boss. Actually, it's the final boss, the third final boss in the game. This is the Scholar of the First Sin edition if you have to fight Aldia, the actual Scholar of the First Sin. Then I was going to go take on the Dark Lurker again, but the feedback I got was people really just wanted to see me start the DLCs. So, we talked about it for a little bit and determined, let's just go do the Sunken King. This is the order of the DLCs in the game. It's Sunken King, Iron King, Ivory King. That's the order that they were released. It's not necessarily the order everybody plays them in, but that was the order they were released. I said, let's just do the release order and see how it goes, okay? Sunken King is every bit as tough as I remember. We did try it with the path tracing mod. It's so dark you can't see the enemies, so I ended up having to turn it off. The enemies are basically 1 to 2-shotting me. I'm getting sniped from every direction. You don't know where to go because the entire thing is a freaking maze. What ended up happening was, I died a bunch. Had to go farm human effigies. Came back, started making good progress, and then realized I can't find a bonfire. Like, I'm not even kidding. I probably had a half an hour to 40 minutes of progress, and I'm just surrounded by deadly enemies, traps, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm running through the dungeon. I'm fighting enemies. I'm out of Estus flasks, okay? I have none. I'm popping the few healing items that I have left in my inventory. I never found a bonfire. So next time around, I very much might die right away and have to redo all of that and not even remember where I went. It's frustrating because I feel like there should be shortcuts opening, and maybe there are, and I missed them, and I don't know where I missed them. So when I play again later in the week, it's going to be certainly interesting. It was still fun, great progress, everyone had a great time. Support, absolutely outstanding. We had one person who gave a whole bunch of super chats, but then on top of that, tons of people also contributed. So listen to this. We had enough support for 9 pack openings. Now here's the thing. Today, I announced I had new cards coming. Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity, the new TCG from Final Fantasy that's exclusive. Not the Magic cards, but this Final Fantasy, just released. And so I was able to get a promo box that has 9 packs plus a promo card and a bunch of cool sleeves. And I said, let me get this now. It's very quick. I got it within like a day. I was like, let's do a demo. Let's see if people like these cards. And if they do, then I would actually get a real bundle box, like a one that would have like tons of packs. This is only 9, but it's a good taste of the series to see if people like them, if I like them, etc. It was supposed to come this afternoon. Didn't come in time for the first stream. It would have been perfect because 9 packs, I would have been able to open the whole box. But instead, we did Pokemon. So we did, I did 8 packs of Pokemon Surging Sparks, and we did 1 Mega Dream EX bonus. Did we get any big hits? No, we did get 1 minor hit. The good news is I actually got some really good normal Pokemon cards that I need to complete the set. Some of the ones that are the rarest in the set. So it wasn't like they were dud pulls or anything. They actually ended up, working out as a collector. But now they're not worth anything. But still, I was happy as a collector that maybe I'll have a whole set now. So that was awesome. Incredibly well supported stream. People had a great time. Good card pulls. Everything was great. Second stream tonight was Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Post game. So what is there to do in the post game? Well, you end up going on this ferry out to another new island, and on that island there's a battle arena that you could do a battle tower. Eventually you could do other content there as well. So we did the battle tower gauntlet, and then when we beat it once, I was like, well, what's next? And everyone's like, the only way you can do more content is to actually complete the national Pokedex. Well, I was short like 5 Pokemon. So I went on a little bit of like a scavenger hunt, going around the game trying to find a few missing Pokemon. I think I put in at least 2 or 3. Then we went to a whole new island called Iron Island, where I hadn't been yet. And there you have to go through this whole area against trainers and everything to complete the rest of the Pokedex, because Riolu is in there. I think there's a quest to get an egg, hatch Riolu, and all that. After that, apparently there will be 3 legendary Pokemon for me to fight and or catch and get in the Pokedex. And once I've done that, then you're good to go to continue on at the Battle Island. It opens up a whole new area. So we can get all that done tonight. We're basically on Iron Island trying to do this Riolu quest. It was fun. It was interactive. Support was pretty good. We had enough support for 3 pack rips, and I was happy with that. But man, I was disappointed because I was like, dang, it would have been great to do all the packs like we had planned.
For $160 on a night stream. He was happy, but he was also disappointed because he wanted to open 9 packs in one night stream. God damn it! He was disappointed. It was only $160. Jesus Christ, man! He only got $160 for a 2-hour stream, whatever. He's like, God damn it! Why couldn't it have been $500 instead? It is never enough. It is never enough for him. We watched these at 1.65 speed, so yeah, fuck me, man. The greed is out of this fucking world. I just don't. Oh, Jesus Christ, man! Like the most I've ever made on a single stream myself happened earlier on this month, by the way. When it was actually last week, because Sunny dropped 50 members, and so did Detractor Simba. And also there's quite, as well as that, I think overall, it was like, I think this, after YouTube took their cut of things, I got like for that one single stream, I think I got like 170 quid for that one stream, which is insane. You know what I mean? And like, it's mental. I've never had a stream like that well supported. And it's incredible that he's sitting there with kind of roughly the same amount of money, or give or take a few, I know US couldn't say as well. He's sitting there with $160 in his night stream, saying I'm disappointed because I wanted to open a full pack. It's just not enough for him. It's like, oh damn it, I wanted more. I only got 160. I wanted to open the whole bio. I could only open 3 packs instead of 9. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, man. He just doesn't appreciate what he's fucking got. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. He doesn't respect money enough. That's the problem with Phil. He doesn't have any fucking appreciation or respect for fucking money, you know? he thinks he's entitled to this fucking thing, you know what I mean? He's entitled to open 9 packs on a single fucking stream. Yeah. Exactly. I know. You know me. I don't like to ask anyway. You know what I mean? I'm always happy if I can get it. You know what I mean, and I'm always very careful as well. I also, you know, but yeah, it's just one of these kind of situations where it's like. There have been bingo streams where I've received nothing. Sometimes that happens when there's bingo streams I get nothing at all. And I know though that it's like sometimes it'll be very well supported, sometimes it won't be supported at all. But that's not why I'm doing bingo. You know what I mean? Is it nice to get money? Of course it's fucking nice to get money, but that's not fucking why we're here. We're fucking here just to play bingo and laugh at the bad man, and then a fucking day and try and make his content somewhat enjoyable to try and consume. I just, you know, putting on a little detractor twist on it, you know? But there you go. It's, technically speaking, Meth Bear, you said you are, Shad. Technically speaking, the biggest supporter stream I got, see, I was only counting YouTube support with the YouTube demographics. Meth Bear did give me a £200 tip, which definitely trumped that, you know? So yeah, that's definitely, that's on me. So yeah, that happened obviously, was it 2 months ago or something? But yeah, and I was still incredibly generous to you, Meth Bear. I remember that, yeah. I don't want you to think I forgot about that, Meth Bear, but I'll still make YouTube support only. When you look at YouTube analytics or whatever, you know what I mean? Also, YouTube doesn't track your tips, but there we go. But, so yeah, Bam said that. Meth Bear's very generous tip a couple months ago would definitely have made it #1. I was thinking only of YouTube analytics. There you go. My bad. Don't want you thinking I was forgetting about that or anything, Meth, but there you go. Anyway, let's crack on, mate. Phil was disappointed. He wanted to open 9 packs, he only got to open 3. It's a shame.
Good. We had enough support for 3 pack rips, and I was happy with that. But man, I was disappointed because I was like, dang, you know, it would have been great to do all the packs like we had planned to do in the set. So here it is. This is the promo box, okay? So the artwork is very similar to the artwork that's official for Final Fantasy games. It really is. I think it has some of the original artists and stuff. That's the art of the set. We opened 3 packs, and in those packs, we got 2 hits. One was a $3.50 Ludo from Final Fantasy, I think, Tactics, and then there was a $4.50 Titus. Were they full holofoil, full art cards? No, they're actually just valuable cards in the set to play with. So we didn't get a full art pull or a rare pull really yet. We're looking to see if we will. The sleeves are nice. They actually came with a whole bunch of sleeves. So if you get a hit, you can put it in a sleeve right away. That was a nice touch. So I like them. The cards are thick. They have texture to the back, which is unique. I don't have any cards from anything else that have texture to the back like these do. That was a nice added touch to them. And I like the art, like especially for the games that I like Final Fantasy IV, etc. The artwork was really, really well done. There was a mixed reaction from the audience. Some people liked them, some people didn't. I guess it depended on how big of a fan of Final Fantasy you are. So there's still 6 packs left. I would like to open these, obviously, over the course of the week, and hopefully we'll get a hit to see what the hits look like in this set, and then we can determine if people like them enough, then maybe I buy the real box, because it is available and it's not super expensive. It would be a nice thing to do for variety, much like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been like that. This could be another thing for variety for the cards. So let's see as we continue this week if people want these, because what I'll now do is every stream we'll do a poll. Do you guys want Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, One Piece, or Final Fantasy? And you'll determine what cards we actually open on each particular stream, okay? So today, 2 great streams, great progress, great support. Card polls were fun. Check it all out. It's all good stuff. One final note before we talk about tomorrow. On this morning's early stream, someone said, hey, why don't you buy more Dragon Ball cards? They were really successful. Everyone liked them. You liked them. You got great hits that went to your wall. And I said, well, I'd like to, but I can't find them readily available anywhere. I found one guy who has like them all, but he only ships via USPS. And I hate getting cards via USPS because already I've had 3 different cards that were actually lost by USPS and I had to get my money back. I don't want to go through that crap again. So he recommended a website, and during the break, I looked into it. This website did have some, not all, but some of the cards of Dragon Ball. I said, all right. So actually, during the break, I bought another box of Dragon Ball cards.
Of course it is.
Usually, they should ship soon, and maybe I'll have them
every day. He is literally buying packs every single day.
by the end of this week or early next week. I'll let you know when I have an update because I don't have any information yet. So there will be more Dragon Ball cards coming for those who really liked that set. We'll be able to unpack those too. Okay, and by the way, it's a new set, not the first one that we had done. Okay, tomorrow, Wednesday, second half of the week begins, okay? DSP morning show.
Hold on, 2 seconds.
By the way, it's a new set, not the first one that we had done.
Hang on, this face he makes right here. Tomorrow, like Wednesday, like it says Wednesday though. Like that happiness, all of a sudden, a rare smell creeps out from Phil. Wednesday! Hey, ready for Wednesday. Why is Wednesday great? Because I get to fucking buy more packs and spend more money in packs and open more packs and keep asking you to give me money to fucking pack that, but yay, Wednesday! It's a rare smell from Phil. Don't know if I meant it or not, but there you go. Caught my eye.
Wednesday, second half of the week begins, okay? DSP morning show. Then we continue on with Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, the playthrough continues. I hope you'll join me for that. Probably going to be Rage, but fun too. And on the late stream, Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster continues. And we are going to continue on in the World of Ruin, which is a really good part of the game. Great plot, new stuff going on. Hopefully tomorrow, we continue with the momentum. This week so far has been absolutely superb. Every stream. Great support, pack rips, everything fun. Let's keep that momentum.
Again, the Ministry of Silly Faces is a spot or something.
Tomorrow, we continue with the momentum. This week so far has been absolutely super.
Why? absolutely superb. I don't know if he meant to make this face. Sometimes he does make, intentionally make these daft faces. That one might have been a fluke. This one may have been an absolute fluke.
Ruin, which is a really good part of the game. Great plot, new stuff going on. Hopefully tomorrow, we continue with the momentum. This week so far has been absolutely superb. Every stream. Great support, pack rips, everything fun. Let's keep that momentum going. Okay, everyone? Thank you so very much. You all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Jesus Christ, man. So basically, yeah, you guys have been giving me money, that's great. What would I like? More money. Sound good? Sound good. Oh, God almighty. I can see why we've been given a tactical nuke. So there we go. Stuff indeed. Well, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Now, I'm not going to ask you for a number, because, no, I mean, well, I was going to use that number anyway. Culemp's birthday is today, and of course that means one thing.
Old bastard!
Yes, they are very fucking old, they're 44 years of age. It's their birthday, and they wanted number 44 for the number, so we're going to use number 3. 44 is the number we're using on today's bingo card, because of Culemp's birthday, yes indeed, so yeah. Many happy returns, you old bastard. Is the bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say tips, him using some hateful slurs, him saying now, interactive, and him smacking his lips. The second row is still saying time, business, hate to say, members, and him being on defence mode. The third row is still touching his ear, him saying friend, him talking about the cards, him saying good news, and moron. The fourth row is still chair shaking, him saying hilarious, him talking about the weather, him saying schedule, and detractor or trolls. The fifth and final row is still saying meaningful, him giving somebody a good old-fashioned leaning manual ban, him saying sound good, something style, and finally, FYI. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that the bad man quits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that the bad man begs, we also get a free space. If Jade squeaks his little arse onto Phil's stream and Phil says hi to Jade, don't want to get a free space for that, but celebrate that free space we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan 666 shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy in the whole world, Satan, don't want to get a free space for that, but celebrate that free space we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Also, for no reason whatsoever, here's an animation of Phil getting punched. There we go. Also, for every $50 of support that Phil gets organically from his audience, we lose a free space. Fake tips don't count. If he gets a $50 fake tip, it doesn't count for us losing a free space. But if he gets organic support from his audience, for every 50 of that happens, we lose a free space. But you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces as well. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have in the bingo streams, we get a free space. For every $5 in support, whether it's a $5 super chat or a £5 tip or whatever, we also get a free space. A big, also a £25 tip is a nuke, and we have that in standby. We have a nuke ready to go, okay? So we have that as well. Also, for every 5 for the Jules sent over YouTube chat, we get a free space for that as well. And of course, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces is just to like the stream. 25 likes is 1 free space, which we already have, so I'll add that to the free spaces. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces, 75 likes is additional free spaces, and 100 likes on the bingo stream will be 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. And every time we get a free space on a bingo card, courtesy you guys like the stream, we celebrate for the animation. And today is all about the banana.
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in then.
Good stuff indeed, so there we go. I said we do have a nuke on standby ready to go. The good news is about nukes is that if and when we use a nuke, we don't lose free spaces. So here's my thinking. Let's see if you guys are agreeable to this sort of idea. How about we try and endure the bad man for as much as possible, and also try and get as many free spaces as possible. We feel big and quite a lot as well, hopefully. And then we can implement a nuke when we have a good amount of free spaces. That way, when we do a second card, whether it's today, a second card, or whether it's saved for tomorrow, we have a whole bunch of free spaces carried over, you know? That's my mentality. I don't want if I can use a nuke too quickly, because we could farm some free spaces, you know? That's what I'm thinking anyway. But let's just see how bad a bad man is to endure today, okay? So good stuff indeed. There are some more things to explain, of course. Also, yeah, but yeah, I guess. But yeah, you guys are responsible for some of the ways to get free spaces. The rest of it is controlled by Phil, as bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like, oh, bitch, they is. So there we go. There's some more things to cover, but I'll let AI Phil Manel's marble explain that for us right now. So take it away, you weird looking dick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. by entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Excellent stuff indeed. Current bingo prize winners include Ludwig, Damien, and Pixar with marble tickets. You've got Zarnock, Captain Murphy, Cameron Richmond, and Comedy with full house tickets. And meanwhile, Marco Shaughnessy, M. Bode, Ravashank, Jim R6, and and Hot Head Studio all have Scottish soundboard passes. So there we go. I need to actually change that. I've still got my notes here. It's Holly for ChatGPT, but that's actually it's not that. It's 2 seconds. Yeah, it's actually Hot Head Studio. So there you go. They have a Scottish soundboard pass, and they can use it up until and including the 26th of August. So there we go. I had my finger over that big counter. I'm going to need it. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a fucking strong feeling about that. But there you go. So yeah. Anyway, I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left for me to do before we start playing bingo today, and that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once again.
Get screwed.
I have a feeling we'll get screwed here because Phil is apparently very, 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 very annoying today. Let's just see how bad it is, guys. Here we fucking go. Good luck. Brace yourselves, but don't forget, we do have a nuclear button ready to fucking go if and when we require it.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to the DSP Morning Show. It is Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2026. How's everyone doing? I hope that you're all doing well and you are ready to chill and have a good time here on the channel. I'm just reorganizing stuff a little bit here. How is everyone this morning? Welcome, welcome. It's going to be a nice, chill, fun day of variety and good vibes and stuff here on DSP Gaming. And I hope that you're doing well. A few kind of housekeeping things to talk about today. Interesting things going on with YouTube and stuff. First off, so since we have people talking about it in the YouTube side chat, or I think I should bring it up right away. I guess in the last couple of days, the way that the YouTube experience system in chat has worked has changed. So from what I'm to understand how this works is if you're attending a YouTube live stream and you're watching live, it accumulates this certain amount of experience points just for watching, okay? Also, if you contribute to the stream in any way, if you do like a super chat or a membership, it gives you these experience points, okay? And you might say, well, what does that mean? Really nothing. If you take a look right now at the YouTube chat live, there's a couple people like Harley Snail, it says crown number 1. Spoderman, crown number 2. Okay, does it mean anything? No, not really. I guess all it means is that you're the most engaged person in chat for that stream or whatever. But I don't actually think it does much. Like, I don't think you get anything for it. There is a leaderboard for it, and I've left that on for those who wanted to look at it. It is a feature, I think, in the chat. But to my knowledge, I don't think anyone's ever really, like, competed to be number 1 experience pointer person on a YouTube stream, nor do I really think that it really does anything, right? Also, it doesn't carry over. Like, it's only for a particular stream that this applies, and then next stream it starts from 0, right? So that's why I've barely ever mentioned this. I think they enabled it like earlier this year or something like that. Maybe even last year. I don't even remember. But you notice I never really, bring it up. It does.
Well, naturally, it doesn't really affect you in terms of fucking trying to get money from your audience. So why would you care? You know? Why would it fucking matter to you, Phil? It doesn't really correlate. There's no like money involved. Like grand scheme of things.
Seem to be a pay-to-win system where if you contribute with a super chat or membership, you get an insane amount of these experience points, and then boom, you're top of the leaderboard. Wow, big deal. It doesn't mean anything, you know? It doesn't apply really to anything, so that's why I never bring it up. But I guess there's been a change, because people were saying it seems like it's different now, it's slower or something. I don't know, but that's why I never bring up that system, because I don't really think that competing in chat to be number 1 experience pointer and playing favorites and stuff in chat is probably not in my best interest, or anyone's, honestly. But hey, if you want to participate in that system, go for it. But I don't know what's just changed recently. I have no idea if it's slower, if it counts differently or whatever. I don't.
Then why in the fuck are you addressing it, Phil? You're talking about something you have no comprehension or understanding of, and you're choosing to talk about it anyway.
I don't even know if any YouTubers really care about that system. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So that's number 1, a weird thing going on YouTube with this experience point system. But the other thing, and this is something that I wanted to bring up a day or two ago and I completely forgot about it, is that YouTube sent out a notice to all creators, everyone who uses YouTube, and said that they have decided, in their infinite wisdom, to change the way that YouTube counts views on videos and streams. Now, what does that mean? Well, historically, back in the day, YouTube used to actually count views just simply because someone clicked on a video. It wouldn't matter if you watched 1 second, 10 seconds, a minute, an hour, no matter how long you watched, that counted as 1 view.
And that benefited you massively because you, back in the day, had a views-based contract with Cinema and you spammed videos like no fucking tomorrow. You know what I mean? And some will say I'm criticizing. Phil milked the ever-loving shit out of this fucking contract. He made big bucks doing this, you know what I mean? But fair play to him. He was given that sort of ridiculous contract and he abused the shit out of it. You know? He grabbed that bag in his parlance.
Okay? If you watched 10 seconds and you closed the video, and then you came back later in the day and you resumed, that counted as 2 views. Okay? Very straightforward. That's how it used to be back in the day. And things were a lot different. Let me tell you, it was, because a lot of contracts and revenue was based off of views, not off of engagement or percentile of a video watched. It was based off of raw views. I myself had a contract with Machinima, the partner network when they used to exist, where it was, I forget exactly the amount. It was like a certain amount of money per a certain amount of 1,000 views or something like that. Maybe it was like $2 for 1,000 views or $1 for 2,000 views. I can't remember, but that's what the contract used to be. Okay. Then all of a sudden, one day, YouTube, without telling anyone, said, we're changing the way that views count. We no longer are going to count just someone who's watching a video or stream. Instead, we have this algorithm that will run and will analyze a view to see if it's a real view. What does that mean? It means they're going to see how engaged you are in the video. So you have to click on the video and watch it for a certain percentile of time. And once you click that certain percentile, that counts as a view. Also, if someone just clicks on a video and skims through and closes it, you never get a view for it. You only get a view if someone actually sits and watches your video for a certain length without skipping around. Okay? Now, for someone like me, it actually massively affected me. I want you to think about why.
Because nobody wanted to stick around and watch our shit. Look, wait, I've got to fucking maintain an audience and have them care? Oh no!
Hello, Jules.
I give very much to Mercer for 10 jewels and the hiding. Yeah, the hiding. you can't hide. Oh hell, but thank you for 10 jewels, Mercer. Very kind indeed. Cheers to that. So this massively impacted Phil because nobody wanted to stick around and watch his fucking shite for a sustained period of time. Oh no! But go on, Phil. You explain, Phil, why it massively affected you.
Around. Okay? Now, for someone like me, it actually massively affected me. I want you to think about why. Oh, Phil uploaded a new video of Dark Souls 2 today. Click on it. Okay, beginning's boring. Let me skip ahead. Skip to the middle. There's no boss fight. I was looking for a boss fight. Skip to the end. Oh, no boss fight. All right, forget it. And they close the video. So maybe...
So you refusing to fucking make your content interesting by editing the boring bits impacted you. And instead of fucking adhering to YouTube's fucking new policy, effectively, I'll try to cut out the boring crap to make your videos enjoyable to consume in its entirety, you doubled down and just said, fuck this shit. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing anyway because I don't want to fucking spend time at it.
They watched 20, 30 seconds of my video, but they skimmed through. I don't get a view. I'm serious. I don't get a view. I don't get paid. Nothing, right? Nothing for that.
But that is fair to me. Why is that unfair to you, Phil? They haven't watched the video. They'd clicked on your video, but there's nothing there to keep them wanting to watch the video. Therefore, they clicked back off it. Why should you get a view for something that they haven't willingly wanted to watch? That, to me, is good business practice from YouTube. Are you going to complain?
Well, that's nice. And the problem is with my videos, since they're all raw gameplay, most people don't engage with that kind of video as they would a video that's of a particular subject matter. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, if I put out a 10-minute video and it's about a certain topic, people will engage with it way more than a 1-hour-long raw gameplay video. So my views, when they made this change, plummeted. I was getting ridiculous amounts of views every month, and all of a sudden overnight, no views are counting. All of a sudden overnight, there used to be big videos that I had on YouTube, like Spider-Man Web of Shadows and stuff like that, playthroughs from back in the day, that every month would bring in tens of thousands of views. It went from 10,000 views to 0. So this algorithm that they created screwed over creators like me. It didn't affect everyone. Basically, people who make...
Basically, you're such a lazy bastard, and they fucking screwed over the lazy bastards. You know what I mean? Heaven forbid YouTube try and fucking cater to fucking content creators that try to put effort into the fucking craft and fucking make their content very enjoyable to watch. But YouTube can fucking implement this change if they desire. It's their website. They're hosting your fucking shite. You could have fucking took this as a fucking sign to perhaps maybe adapt and maybe try and make your content more watchable by trimming out the boring shit.
Video essays or targeted videos with a topic, edited videos, they all benefited from this change, but I lost an insane amount of views as a result. Now, the truth is, views do not equate to revenue on YouTube. It's actually the truth. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with that engagement factor, because in order for you to get paid for, say, ad revenue for a video or whatever, you need to have that engagement. If someone just clicks on your video and an ad never plays, you're not going to get paid anyway. So to be honest, someone who clicked on a video, skimmed through, never stopped, and then closed it, I wasn't going to make money on that view anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's counted or not. Not really. However, there's a few things here that hurt a creator. For example, if you're going to be looked at for a potential partnership, for a potential sponsorship, people want to look at your overall views. And if your views aren't that great, then they're going to say, oh, well, you suck. You don't have any views or engagement, so I don't want to give you a sponsorship opportunity.
Which is fair, because why would they?
That's number one. Number two, when people look at you compared to your peers. So for example, someone right now who's a YouTuber who makes targeted content, meaning 3 times a week they upload a video. Each video is highly edited, 10-minute long video, topical. They're going to get way more views than I am.
And they deserve that because they put more effort into what they're fucking doing. So, like, it is very easy to stream every day and not edit. I mean, is it tiring to try and fucking do it? You know, but Phil, it takes fucking time. Oh, for God's sake, how do you explain it? You know, okay, way back in the day, right? I'm talking like 15 years ago, like 10, 15 years ago. Okay, actually, well, more than 10 years ago, actually. You know, I used to make shitey FIFA content on YouTube. It wasn't great, you know what I mean? And I got much attention, but I enjoyed doing it at the time, so that's what I did. And this would be a mixture. Sometimes I would edit the videos and cut out the boring crap, and sometimes I would do like a live recording, you know? So I don't have to worry about, you know, and the live recording shit was so much easier, you know? I would still trim out the boring bits, don't get me wrong. It's like, basically, so if I was live commentating a game, for example, I'm literally commentating over the live gameplay, I mean, as it's going, you know what I mean? That shit was so much easier than making an edited video where I'm voicing over what's happening. Because it takes more time and effort, obviously, you know? The live commentary shit was so easy. You just fucking trim out the dead air. Look at your fucking video editor. If it's fucking quiet, if I'm not talking here, it's dead air. Let's just trim out the fucking dead air. Yeah, I mean, did anything interesting happen here? Nope, just trim that out as well. That shit was so easy. I still edited the fucking that content. I still edited, you know, the live commentary stuff. I still actually trimmed that bit to a certain degree, but that was so much easier to make. Why? Because effectively most of the work had been done already while I was live playing. All I had to do was just trim out the boring shit and then, you know, render it and upload that, you know? But there we go. And yes, Steve, see, your videos will, obviously, well, for a start, some of your videos are fucking 10 hours long, you know? You do put a lot of effort into your videos. I mean, for a start, you have a series of fucking discussions and talking points, and to bring up some of the points you're making, you look for sources as well to allude to for the things you're saying, and also you try and keep it structured and organised as well. Naturally, though, exactly that's what I'm saying. It takes a lot of effort. You know what I mean? Because what you're creating, you care about what you're creating. You know what I mean? And every moment of that video that you're making, you're trying to fucking make relevant and pertinent to why you're making that video. You know? That's why. For Phil, though, he doesn't put in that sort. And Phil, as I was saying, Phil hates being a YouTuber. All he wants to do is sit there and play games and have fun. He hates the uploading process. He hates the fucking titling process. He doesn't like the concept of editing things. It actually turns him off. There are content creators who would love to be in a certain situation. You know what I mean? With a platform he's got 200,000 plus subscribers with, you know what I mean? Live streams every fucking day as well, but he just doesn't like being a content creator. He enjoys getting money for it, but he doesn't actually like the craft. He has no passion for it whatsoever, clearly. But, you know, you get what I'm saying though. Phil, basically YouTubers try to tell Phil to maybe put in more effort and he might fucking benefit from it, and Phil's like, no, I don't want to. And it's YouTube's fault for that, by the way.
Upload a video, each video is highly edited, 10-minute long video, topical. They're gonna get way more views than I am. That's just how YouTube is, where their video would always have an engaged viewer. Every view counts. For me, most people who click on my stuff, skim through, doesn't count. So they're always gonna be favored in the YouTube system. So it's gonna look like they're getting tremendously more views than I am every single video.
But they are, and they deserve it, Phil. Look at you guys bugging out because like, these other content creators who are better at you and doing what you do are more successful as well. This is massive YouTuber jealousy here.
They're always going to be favored in the YouTube system. So it's going to look like they're getting tremendously more views than I am every single video. Even though, not exaggerating, we may have the same amount of people watching. My video might say I have 400 viewers and theirs might say they have 40,000, but the same amount of people actually watch. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Shit. So, anyway, the reason...
No, is it crazy? It's fucking bullshit. Well, it's not their fault that nobody wants to fucking watch your shitey fucking videos. What does that tell you, Phil? What does that fucking tell you? You're trying to fucking imply that 40,000 people could also fucking go to your channel, and most of them would just skim very quickly and say, this is shite, I'm not watching this. Like, is that not telling you something? If I made a video and most people didn't really watch the video at all and skimmed very quickly through it, and that would tell me I've made a bad video, you know. And I've been guilty of that. Sometimes I'll make videos on the channel. I don't do it much these days, but I've made some videos that will do quite well, and some videos don't get much traction. You know what I mean? And YouTube's hit or miss. Sometimes it just happens with YouTube. It's the nature of the beast. Sometimes you'll think a video will do well and it won't, and vice versa. You know. But it's incredible he's actually having a fucking mini meltdown about this.
The reason I'm bringing all of this up is YouTube's changing it. They're going back to the old ways. They've decided, as a result of them now pushing YouTube Shorts and wanting Shorts to compete with TikTok and all of that, and TikTok, any single time anyone even presses play on a video, it counts as a view. Okay? So YouTube, chasing everyone else's trend, wants to be like everybody else, and has decided everything counts from now on. We're going to change the system, and I forget exactly the date that they stated, but it is coming. It's coming up soon. That at this certain date, every single view will count on a video. So it doesn't matter if you click play and you watch for 1 second, that's a view. Okay? So, no exaggeration, whenever this change happens, I should see a surge in views. Now, is it going to be huge? Probably not. But for example, for a gameplay video where it shows that maybe I have a few hundred views, it may now say, a few hundred more. Okay? Am I going to make any extra money on that? No, because the way that they calculate the revenue, which is ad revenue, based on ad plays, that's not going to change. So it's not going to result in any increased revenue for anyone, but all of a sudden, overnight, everyone who makes content is going to see an increase in views. Some more than others. Like I said, I might see a bigger surge than, say, someone who's making edited video content, because they're already getting credit for all their views because their viewers were more engaged in their content. Does that make sense? But here's the kicker on this, right? What people are now saying is, well, you know what's going to happen is people are now going to try to compete for views, meaning they're going to want to be the #1 YouTuber today, because it's not about the engaged view, which you can't really control. It's about just general views. So now you're going to have people who are going to be buying view botters, who are going to be having people just click, hey, everyone, just click and refresh, give me views, let's blow this video up to 1 million views right now by just clicking refresh. And if they get a few thousand people to do it, they could get a million fake views on their video just by clicking refresh after, you know what I'm saying? So this could literally change the entire system of views on YouTube and make a whole system of abuse. So people are like, well, Mr. Beast is going to want to be #1 again because he hasn't been. So now he's going to probably abuse this system to try to get back to #1 and stuff like that. I don't know. For me, it doesn't really matter. As you guys know, I haven't cared about overall views in a very, very long time. For me, this is how it goes, okay? I have a very dedicated viewer base that love to come by and hang out with me on a regular day. It doesn't matter if I'm doing downtime content like I'm doing right now during the summer. It doesn't matter if I'm doing a podcast or a particular game. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. They're here. But then I also get an increase of attention when I'm doing something more notable. So for example, if there's a hot new release out, right, and people want to see me play that hot new release, they'll come by. And for example, oh wow, there's some interesting stuff on Pokemon Center this morning. A whole kind of merch and stuff. Not cards, but actually a bunch of fun merch. Wow, it's all fall-themed stuff. I might want to look at this later. Maybe I'll get myself a nice Gengar robe. Anyway, for example, earlier this year, Resident Evil Requiem came out. Huge AAA release. Everyone loves watching me play horror games and new Resident Evils. Viewership was sky high. The streams had more views. The overall videos had tons of extra views out of nowhere. Overnight, boom, giant view increase, okay? So this happens to me from time to time where there's ups and downs. Right now, we're at summertime, not much going on. In the fall, September, October, November, likely we're going to see a giant spike. If and when I start playing GTA 6, we're probably going to see more people, right? So that's how it always has been with me, but it doesn't really affect me that much. Most of my focus is on the streams and the success of the streams and the support I get on a stream.
The problem with GTA 6, Phil, is that everyone's going to be playing it at the same time, so why the fuck should you stand out from that? Why would people prioritize your content for GTA 6 over literally every single other person on the planet playing that fucking game probably at the same time?
It's nice to get the back-end support, but I can't really control how many people watch or engage with the back-end videos. It's more about in the moment, right? So for me, it's not a big deal, but it is a nice, interesting change. I guess it's going to be kind of crazy as you see the big guys are all going to try to cut each other's throats and try to get views, which doesn't really matter in the scheme of things. My longevity has been proven. I'm still going to be here no matter how many views or what attention I got on me, which is great. So no big deal, but I thought I'd bring it up because it is a huge change. Everyone's been talking about the last few days that YouTube views are changing. So there you have it. I'm curious, how much it will affect me. Like, will it actually show a big increase in views when my views stay the same? Who knows, right?
Who fucking cares?
Okay, so burger. I hope you're all doing well. Who do we got? Oh, nothing here says, what are YouTube jewels and gifts? Other YouTuber streams have them enabled. Supposedly I have some jewels to give out. So jewels and gifts, from what I'm to understand, I'll take a look at it right now. I think they're supposed to be only for people who live stream on their phones, like vertical streams.
What? That's no.
Let me look here. What would that even be under?
I get them. I receive jewels. I don't stream on it. I'm on desktop, you damn bastard.
That would be under supers and gifts, right? Here it is. Turn on gifts on live streams. Let your fan be started the fun. Click.
Flashbang?
Oh. This is interesting.
Money. I can make money from this.
How would I do this?
He's like trying to look. He's like, I can make money. I have an excellent way of making money.
This is very interesting. In order to do it, they need me to actually verify my identity with a government ID. That's really weird. I guess I'll do it later. I'm not going to do it now. From what I'm seeing, so here's what I'm to understand, and I could be misunderstanding it. Maybe you guys know better than me. Okay. From what I'm to understand, those gifts or jewels are only for live streams. You couldn't use it, say, on on-demand video, and it's only for people who are like an IRL streamer.
Speaking of jewels, thank you to Fox Fox for hiding again for 10 jewels. There you go. Cheers to that. Very kindy indeed. For sending some jewels my way.
Hello, Jules.
And thank you to Hot House Studios for also sending 10 jewels. Pressing F. There we go. Good stuff indeed. I think so. That's I think we are 470 jewels away from our free space potentially. There we go. So cheers for that.
Or like someone who used to stream on TikTok, because again, YouTube's trying to copy TikTok. So for IRL streamers who are going around and doing that stuff, you can send them the gems and you can send them that shit during a live stream, and it's a contribution. It's the same as if you were dropping those contributions over on TikTok, and it'll accumulate and they get paid for it. So from my understanding, that's what it is. I could be wrong and misunderstanding it, but that's why I never cared about it, because on a live stream, you guys already can do super chats, super stickers, memberships, and gifted memberships through YouTube, right? You can also do tips. So if you're a YouTube viewer, you already have many ways to contribute and support the streams. This is just another way. So it's like, it's not really a big deal.
Jules.
You know what I'm saying?
And thank you, Foxware Fox, for sending up 650 jewels with a mystery gift. Mystery gift with legs and a tail. There we go. That's in our free space. So thank you for that, Foxware Fox. Very kindly indeed. Thank you for getting us in our free space. So there we go. I'm trying to hold on. Let me. In the interest of keeping track of these things, okay?
Hello, Jules.
Oh, balls. Hang on. In the interest of trying to keep track of these things, I want to make sure I don't miscount here. So, I'll put my calculator on my bloody phone, just so I'm not fucking losing the count here, okay? I want to make sure I don't miss it in free spaces, okay? That's what I'm doing here. So we had 30, and then we got set 650, which is also a free space. And then Hot Test Studios also sent the finger heart for 350 jewels. And so yeah, that's another free space. So we got another free space courtesy of Hot House Studios as well. Good stuff indeed. And basically, we are back to 470 jewels away from our free space. So yeah, so there we go. We're going to our free space. The jewels are coming in clutch today. Yeah, I can tomorrow. He will look into the. This is another way he can make money from his audience. He is definitely going to get us implemented as soon as possible. If not by the night stream today, then by tomorrow, Steve. By goddamn, I guarantee it. Jesus Christ, yeah. But there you go. I got it. If it's something that can help him make money on his streams, he'll get that shit implemented as soon as humanly fucking possible. If it requires no real extra effort on his fucking part, you know. There we go. But anyway,
Jules.
But thank you, and thank you to Foxware Fox for sending 20 more jewels. Very kindly indeed. We're 450 jewels away from our free space, so cheers for that indeed. GG easy. There we go. Good stuff indeed.
I don't think it makes sense, but at the same time, if people are getting them for free and want to give them away, maybe I should look into it. I just clicked on it. It says in order to enable that, you have to basically confirm your identity by uploading your ID and stuff, which I'm okay doing. I don't care, but that's kind of a weird extra step just to accept that on a stream. I don't know, what is it, so people aren't scamming the system or something? I don't know. Anyway, so that's what that is. I don't really know. Yeah, nothing here says that YouTube gave him free jewels. Most people probably got free jewels to start with, and then they could give them to me. Oh, well, I'm not gonna obviously do it now on the stream. Maybe later. I'm gonna scan my ID and send it to YouTube. And, and see if they'll confirm and whatever. I don't know how it works. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, so anyway, how you guys doing? Good morning, everyone. I didn't say good morning to anyone yet, and I got some shout-outs to do. I'll do them in a second. So who do we got? We got Beazle, Carly Snail, Dark Lady Goth. Let's see. Nothing here, of course, who I was just talking with. Selenacor. Who else do we got? Game Dude is here today. Game Boy is here. Good morning, Game Boy. Weed Nerd. Matrimony. John Nepper is here. A Wendy's employee is here. What are you doing here? You should be at Wendy's working. How dare you? Go make some burgers.
John Nepper, I believe, is a whale. Or not a whale, but a dolphin. Like they dabble sometimes in being a whale. So their presence on today's stream might might indicate there could be a whaling imminent.
Smugman Jack, how you doing? We got Orange Kush, a level 70 sock elf. That's an interesting name. The Hapless Gamer, a tangy authentic supporter and unemployed lurker.
Has he banned anyone today yet? Hold on.
Hello,
look.
Jules.
Thank you, Sonny, for sending a jacket potato. A potato and a jacket, wow. For 600 euros. Very kind indeed. That's not a free space right there. So cheers for that. Very kind indeed. And it actually means, just to make sure we're on top of things, okay? We are 370 joules away from our free space. So cheers for that. But I want to make sure I don't lose count of the joules. I need to fucking have a counter on stream for the joules, because obviously me doing it this way is obviously quite unprofessional and just like,
hello, Jules.
For fuck's sake. As I get to Hot Studios, I'll send in 10 joules again with a gold coin. Cheers for the gold coin. Very kind indeed. So, excellent stuff. So we're 300 and...
hello, Jules.
For fuck's sake. You're going to make all this count. Hold on. Shit. So that was another 30. Oh, hold on. 10.
Hello, Jules.
Shut up. 10. So hold on, I've got 10 joules for the coin, and then what do we have here? And then Fox sent 250 joules.
Hello, Jules.
For fuck's sake. Hold on, I'm confused. Hold on. So no, that's not. Hold on. So damn it, wrong thing. So 250 joules. Wait. So Fox sent 250 joules. Very kind of him indeed as well. And then we got sent. For fuck's sake. Then we got sent 750 joules. I want to make sure I don't lose 3 spaces. I can't keep up with this shit. I'm trying my best.
Hello, Jules.
For God's sake. Dog biscuits. Right. Hold on. I just want to make sure I don't deny you guys 3 spaces. That's all. I want to make sure I don't lose count of shit. For God's sake. Make it stop. Right, wait. So hold on. So the 250 that Fox sent for the MVP one. Very kind indeed. Thank you very much for that. And then we got Ross Sonny, who sent 750. So that was obviously very good as well. So I'm not going to count theirs yet because for math reasons. I'll come back to theirs. Trust me, sorry, trust the process. If I added 10 that Hawkhead sent as well for another gold coin, that'll be that. And then we got sent the disco.
Hello, Jules.
Ah, for God's sake! Stop it. Right, okay. Basically, I think we have. Hold on, 2 seconds. And then hold on, if I add this, and then we got 2 more free spaces. Fuck it, we got 2 more free spaces. There we go. I'm confident we've got 2 more free spaces, and I think we're. Hold on, and then we got sent. Oh, for God's sake, he sent 5, and then you sent 250 more, didn't you? We got 3 free spaces. There you go. There we go. Right, I think we're back to 0. Right, I think it's safe to say we're roughly back to 0, give or take. So there we go. Thank you for that.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Fear Monarch for coming to Bingo Baddie. Once again, thank you very much for that, Fear Monarch. Welcome once again to the Bingo Baddie. Cheers for that. Good stuff indeed. I'm confused. I just wanted to check the bad day one today. Now I had to do fucking math on my phone. I couldn't keep up. But yeah, we got a bunch of free spaces, courtesy you guys sending joules. I think we're back to 0. At least I fucking hope we are. I mean, the math is just too confusing for me. It wasn't my strongest subject.
Jules.
It wasn't my strongest subject in school, I must say. He has banned fuel today. Let's refresh the page just to be sure. Oh yeah, he's definitely banned fuel today for sure. We can tick off lean and manual ban. So hold on.
Burger.
There we go. Right, and for God's sake,
Hello,
so
Jules.
stop the joules. Thank you very much to Hothead Studio for sending gold coins. Fox will send it.
Jules.
Stop it. This is derailing as fuck. Don't make me do math. Stop it.
Hello,
That does
Jules.
it. That fucking does it. Hold on. Right, let's okay, hold on. Thank you for the 10 coins, Hottie Studios, and then Sonny sent
Hello,
200
Jules.
joules, and then Fox sent 110 joules as well, it's 310 joules there. Sonny sent 10 more, so it's 320 joules, Then Sonny sent 100 jewels. That's 420 jewels. Then he sent her 250 for the Clapham seal. That's for 425 for the 620. That's 670 jewels. So there we go. That's another free space right there, and we have another 330 jewels to go into our next free space. There we go. That's probably wrong, but fuck, I don't care. Thank you very much for that, indeed. Very kind indeed for the support. Let's get on with the fucking show, shall we?
Lucifer is here. I don't know if he's going to be... He's kind of bipolar. Will he be nice to me today or will he be a jerk? I guess we'll find out. Pot of Greed is here. Bizarre pronunciation.
Burger.
Hello, Jules. And many more. Philippe.
Oh, and thank you very much to Sonny for sending out 250 jewels. Very kind indeed. I think that brings us within another... well, if it's fair and fair... For God's sake. We got another free space. With those two. There we go. Fantastic. Cheers for that. Sonny, very kind indeed. Thank you for the Laughing Disco and the 67. There you go. Cheers for that. Now free space confirmed. Locked in. You demand a jewel recount, then scroll up in the fucking chat and count them yourselves. I fucking lost count. I've done the best I could. The important thing is, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any free spaces for jewels. That's what I was concerned about, okay? I might be off by maybe, 14 or so, because fucking the 67 jewels are a bit confusing. It's easier to fucking add up shit when it's like, it's a fucking round number at the end, you know what I mean? But people fucking throwing in random sevens in there with the 67s, oh for God's sake. My mind just fucking goes to mush. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's just crack on with things, shall we? Thank you guys for support, very good indeed. Let's just get on with the show though, and have Phil berate his audience and insult them.
Pot of Greed is here. Bizarre pronunciation. And many more.
I mean, if you want to recount, let's see. There's a fan funding page, Count the Jewels. It does indeed. Okay, hold on. You guys want a fucking jewel count? I will. Actually, the fan funding page doesn't seem to include them all. It includes some, but it seems to cut them off. That's a shame. I'm always going to do an audit, but the fan funding page on my end anyway doesn't include them all. It only includes the latest bunch of them, but not all of them. That's a bit annoying. But there we go. I need to try and find a counter for this shit. Yeah, there we go. Let's crack on with things. Thank you guys. Like any indeed. Let's just get on with it.
Felipe Baxter's here. I'm trying to see who else is here who's regular, because a lot of these are just stock accounts that I ignore. Romulus is here. How you doing? Very nice. Oh, is that 220? And did 220 actually turn off? He did. 220 is so upset with me for calling a spade yesterday that he turned off all of his badges in the chat, and he's gonna apparently be pissy with me. I don't care.
He did! You bring it up! You are choosing to bring this up on your stream, indicating you do clearly care to some degree by referencing it. So, yeah, imagine someone getting pissed with you because you called them retarded. How strange is that? How unusual. So yeah, Phil's explanation is he called a spade a spade. The real reason is he called him retarded. And apparently, Twitter going to get pissy and upset about that. He disabled his badges. Oh, I'm going to wind it. Let's get this fucking rant in full context.
That he turned off all of his badges in the chat, and he's going to apparently be pissy with me. I don't care. Just because I called you out on being an idiot giving money to scammers, you deserve it. So I hope that you enjoyed getting, destroyed yesterday, because you do deserve it. And you still stand. You have to at least support as much as you did them to me today or this week if you want to see your Desert Bus Marathon.
Who fucking cares?
Meh. Keep in mind you shouldn't even be here. You got unbanned by a mod who went rogue mod a few weeks ago. So the fact that you can even talk
and ban him, you bitch.
In chat is a grace. Okay? No, it's not that you're not allowed to support other streamers. It's that if you're retarded, I'm going to say you are and you're going to like it. You're retarded.
This is insane. No. That's exactly what it is. Why is it any of your business? Why the hell is it any of your concern? Holy shit. No, Phil. This is... How the hell can this not be a TOS violation?
Rogue mod a few weeks ago. So the fact that you can talk in chat is a grace. Okay? No, it's not that you're not allowed to support other streamers. It's that if you're retarded, I'm going to say you are and you're going to like it. You're retarded for supporting them. You gave them hundreds of dollars. What do? They take days off and go on vacation. That's what they do with your money. They live the high life. They don't even make content. They watch other people's content and react to it and act like that's work. It's not. It's a fucking scam, and you're the rube, okay?
And you've been given hundreds of thousands of dollars from your audience over the years, and what have you done with it? You've used it on addictions like WWE champions, and you fucking used it in things like fucking DoorDash fucking passes. You've used it in fucking things like spending tons of money in fucking Total Wine for your fucking gin fixation. You fucking spending it now in fucking Pokemon boxes and all shit. So, you know what I mean? Phil, you are not one to fucking talk about scamming your audience and fucking spending it on stupid things. Every single fucking day you're receiving brand new things ordered off fucking Amazon. because you have a fucking spending addiction and a gambling addiction and a gacha gaming addiction or whatever. You just need to fucking feed this addiction of yours. And you'd imagine always fucking keep supporting you so you can keep fueling that fucking addiction. How fucking dare you get pissy about what other fucking people are doing with their fucking money? Oh, that money should have went to me instead of them. Get the fuck out of here. Like you're going to do something special and meaningful with that fucking money. Shut the fuck up, you fucking cunt. I'm rewinding this just to hear this bullshit narrative again, cause I can't, you know, let's just get a full picture of this bizarre fucking copium rant.
Be here, you got unbanned by a mod who went rogue mod a few weeks ago. So the fact that you can even talk in chat is a grace. Okay? No, it's not that you're not allowed to support other streamers. It's that if you're retarded, I'm going to say you are, and you're going to like it. You're retarded for supporting them. You gave them hundreds of dollars. What do? They take days off and go on vacation. That's what they do with your money. They live the high life. They don't even make content. They watch other people's content and react to it and act like that's work. It's not. It's a fucking scam, and you're the rube, okay? Someone who makes content deserves support. Someone who works hard and listens to feedback and improves for the better, tries new things. That's who should be receiving support, not two people who abuse the mentally ill. Okay, which is exactly what they do every fucking stream. So if you're too stupid to understand that, you're the target audience, you're the rube, and I will say you are, and you'll like it. Now, if you're a man and you can take it, fine. If you can't, well, bitch off and don't come back. You were already banned, and we don't need to waste time on your ass, okay? So I'm waiting for 47 subs.
What the fucking... This... Jesus Christ almighty, man. Where'd you even begin with this? Where'd you even begin with this fucking meltdown? You know what? For that meltdown, for that right fucking there, alright?
Thanks for the walk, babe.
What's that sound, Finn? Wow! What a nuke!
Bam, the nuke's gone off, alright? We nuked it. We fucking nuked it. The nuke has gone. We got a full house. You know? Name of that bullshit there today for now anyway, for fuck's sake, man. So, let's get the squares all ticked off here. We got a full house because of the nuke. Burgers.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
I am successful, he says. There we go. God almighty, man. For that probably blatant TOS violation, that nothing will get done about, by the way, you know? YouTube will not fucking do anything about it. Kick won't give a shit, you know? Different rules for different people, it is what it is, you know? I love how it's like, you know, never mind, like, it's like, you know, it's not the fact that Kino are getting the money, it's the fact that Phil would rather have the money instead. You know,
hello, Jules.
Like they're getting the money instead of him. That money could go to someone else that works hard their content. He's holding his hands like it's him. It's like, oh, it's me. It's only me. How fucking dare you guys? Thank you, Hot for 10 coins. Very kind indeed. Cheers for that. Jeez, no, we need a break. We need a fucking break from the bad man. We fucking need a breather from the bad man. We got a full house. We launched a fucking nuke. We need a breather from the bad man. Okay. Okay, we'll have 11 free spaces to carry over. You guys can decide whether to keep going or not. It's all a democracy around here, you know what I mean? We can keep going if you want. So I'm sure it's plenty of time also to cover shenanigans and antics, whatever. But it's up to you guys if you want to do a second bingo card or not, okay? So second card, yes or no, simple as that. You guys can answer the question if we do a second bingo card or not. In the meantime, let's have a marble race to celebrate our first full house from today. Let's go to community and let's hit random. Here we go. We need Phil to send to the following on today's bingo. That's the wrong speech. We need. Damn it! I was in all palette mode there for a second here. Here's the map. Here's a marble course we have for today's. I've been completely fucking discombobulated by that fucking bizarre meltdown. That rant was fucking insane. I can't believe that he thinks what he just said and done was a normal, rational thing to fucking do in your streams. Like, what the fuck, man? At the end of the fucking day, he's just fucking pissed off because Kino got thousands of dollars from one of his supporters. You know? He thinks that he should get the money instead. He's not getting it. This would be like me bitching and whining and moaning that, you know, oh, Some of you guys have been wailing out on that being said and detracting me. Who cares? Why is that any? It's basically like that. Like, who cares? What you guys do with your fucking money's your business. It's the same with fucking 220. Same with anyone. If Phil's audience want to give him thousands of dollars, as they fucking do, let them. It happens. But you're not stopping it. You can't help stupid. You know what I mean?
Hello, Jules.
But Phil just can't handle the fact that there's people in his community who have money, but they sometimes choose to give it to other people that he doesn't like. Thank you very much, Sonny, for the 5 jewels, like indeed. Right, the map.
Jules.
And thank you to Sonny as well for hiding for 10 jewels. Cheers to that. Right, the map we've got picked for today's Full House race is called Crafty Shark Creation, made by Corey Ash. It's got a 28% elimination rate and an average finish time of under 3 minutes. We've got 131 marbles, only one coming victorious. Oh yeah, I ran at Sympathy long ago for Phil's audience. Long ago. Who the fuck's this? Johnson. Who the fuck's this guy? Is he a magician with the hats he's wearing? So we drop down here, we start off up here, up high. We drop down here, we filter down here, we go for a little spin and all that jazz. Left, right and centre. The centre's probably the... Well, I would actually say it's the fastest way to go. The elevator's kind of slow, actually. But you drop down here, and a little spinner here. There's 4 different paths to take care. And down here, you got a thing to potentially slow you down and maybe make things awkward. We go through here, it splits and diverges. Got a little jump here, and then you go through a portal. Drops you off over there. The finish line's over a distance over there. And there we go. Jack Knives. What a bizarre random flashing text thing over there. There's also a shit ton of lasers over there. What the fuck? I assume these lasers aren't deadly. But they look deadly. Like, we drop into here. This looks like it would kill everyone that tries to pass into it. And that's the last obstacle. Whatever, let's hit start. Here we go, and let's zoom up to the beginning here. And let's fucking pan down here and see who drops down first. Nataronin and Vega. Look at Vega go! But Mistake has now gotten to first place here, and here we go. Well, also, some marbles will die here. I'm convinced some marbles will jump over the edge here. Yep, there we go. Dio, Ronan, Scrottic, Big Dave, all are perishing right now, and so is Venom Knights. Dipsticky man, oh my goodness, so many marbles are perishing here. But Bear Claw will be a good start. Slinks on the other side though, with a good bit of face. Bear Claw and Slinks in first and second place. And it's a good transition as well for Bear Claw here. Not killing us game room and latest marbles to perish here. Oh, Bear Claw didn't get a good speed boost for the loop. They're stuck. Oh, Bear Claw is in a right pickle here. The left hand side might be a no-go. This might be very bad for those guys over there, and we have new leaders now. Pixar's gone. Meanwhile, Gru is massively in first place here. Gru is having a grand old time of things here. Roach Pace Marble has perished. We've lost a few marbles so far, but Gru is in first place. Mad Mac close behind in second place. David Riley is also back there. Bacon Pancake, and I think I see Moki and Warren as well. Back there as well. As we go through a portal here, we drop down into the middle. And Gru hold on to first place. And Hot Head Studios is the latest marble to perish. And Warren, and Ullapops. And Julie Tate, and Eyes Under Sea. As Gru hops into here, into the little tumble dryer here. They've been sent for a spin. No, here we go. And now they drop down here. Up there goes Sea Phoenix. Dave Riley has joined in the tumble dryer here, but Sea Crew has now gotten out here. On the other side, Mad Max has dropped in as well, so he's in close contention. But it's a good transition here, good exit for Gru. Gru is looking very strong indeed right now. Blind Daughter's marble has perished. Larry, I see over there, Dreambit as well, and Mad Max. But here comes Gru. They go through. The lasers are not deadly. We can confirm the lasers are not deadly. Gru's out to win. Someone stop that bastard from winning. Oh, too late. He's going to win. Twilight Media Court's marble has perished as Gru hops to the finish line in first place. Well done to Gru. Tom will be finishing in second place. In third place, it will be David Riley. Fourth is Gang of Wolves. Fifth is Natarona. Sixth is Detective Detractor. Seventh is Larry. Eighth is Detractor Simba. Ninth is Data Bamba. And in 10th place is Mistake. Otherwise known as comedy these days. you know, meester. There's more marble at finished, there we go. And some marbles, I imagine, are still stuck way back here in the course. Like, some managed to get through. Although the course is probably consuming the fire burning or whatever. Daniel Cannon, I think you're not going to finish in time. Kel Detson, you're going to get burned in that thing, pal. We've got 15 seconds to go. Fucking Jade's probably going to finish. Yeah, Kel Detson's been barbecued, so Daniel Cannon, Count Shun, Sonic, Mark, Bergford, G. Mans, Fan, Mercer, Alex Alexander. The last few marbles will try to finish, and there we go, good stuff indeed. But of course, the main thing, of course, is who wins the map. Never mind where you finish in the map, whether you fucking finish second or 24th or 100 or whatever. All that matters, of course, is whether you're first place or not for these races. 82 marbles completed, of course, the rest all perished. Josh Trader, the last one to cross the finish line. And we have the list of fatalities and casualties here, as you can see. Well done to Gru for winning that race. So, we now need to spin the wheel and see what prize Gru has won. But before we do that, let's enjoy this Otto having a grand old time with his big balloon thing. It's not really a balloon, but it looks like one. Cute little bastard. There we go. Anyway, let's spin the wheel, shall we? What prize will Gru win? Will I win a Scottish soundboard pass or an intro shout out, or will I win a marble ticket? Or a full house ticket? They have won for themselves an intro shout out. Their name shall appear very prominently in tomorrow's intro for the Bingo. Good stuff indeed. That reminds me. I feel like somebody won an intro shout out yesterday and I forgot to include it today. But I don't know if that's the case. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something in that regard. All I know is that Gru, your marble won today, so your name shall appear in tomorrow's intro for the Bingo before we start. So congratulations to you. Well done. You guys have voted for a second bingo card. 32% of the results of the poll said yes to a second bingo card. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. I guess that means we're going back into bingo. Now the good news is we retain the free spaces because we nuked. We went and launched a nuke for before, so the free spaces get kept and we hold on to those free spaces. But we need to generate a second card. So the first number in chat I see will be the number that I use to generate today's second bingo card. And the first number in chat I saw was Foxbear Fox saying 2027. You're looking ahead to the future, are you, pal? It's a long way away yet, you know. I'll say that's fucking, you know, it's actually costing if I can realise. We need Phil to say and do the following this second bingo card. We need Phil to say, wow, him being all clown mode, him saying help, hilarious, and behind the scenes. The second row is still going to fake tip, him saying chill, by the way, something style, and Twitter or X. Either him mentioning Twitter X or him being on Twitter X. The third row is still saying fuck, friend, him talking about the cards, him displaying on YouTube jealousy, and him saying what I mean by that is. The fourth row is still saying tired, idiot, him being all toxic, him touching his eye, and him chewing some water. The fifth and final row is still saying time, him making a weird noise, him bringing up politics in some manner, him saying wrong, and finally him making that annoying T sound. Excellent stuff indeed. I won't bore you guys for ways we can get free spaces again because I covered all that jazz already. And there you go. So you guys know how we get free spaces. Phil does a bunch of shit. You guys can do things as well and all that jazz. Of course, the best way to get free spaces, in my opinion, is to like the stream. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces. Just saying. On that note, let's press the random Scottish soundboard button again to send us into battle for a second time.
Fuck off doesn't mean go away. Fuck off means fuck off.
Words are very applicable to DSP. Fuck off. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, goodbye, fuckface. He's gone again.
The second we start, he just banned somebody. He's banned, fuckface. No. Oh my god. I didn't realize there was more to it. Jesus Christ, man. The timing of that. Wait, well, there's fuck. No, there we go. Oh my god, wait. Hold on a second. That caught me so off guard. Right. Let's refresh, shall we, and see what 220 was banned for. The casino thanks me when I support them. They don't berate me. That's not gone bad. This is a bad message. This is bad message, isn't it? The casino thank me when I support them. They don't berate me. So I was like, does he want me to be nice to him and thank him for his money that I should have? No, fuck you, fuck face, how dare you? How dare you imply the casino are nice and I'm not? I'm the nicest person. I'm much nicer than them. They're getting banned forever from my streams and content, you evil person. But, oh my god, this is hilarious. This is so fucking hilarious. Can you see them? I want to see his messages here. Balls. I wanted to see his message history. I wanted to see the last few messages he had, just to see what else he said that might have wound Phil up. But there you go. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? Oh yeah, that's hilarious. That was hilarious. Okay, I'm going to rewind it just so we get the full context. But yeah, here we go. What the hell?
7 subs. Okay, goodbye, fuckface. He's gone again, and I don't ever have to see him again, thankfully. I'm so tired of that piece of shit. That guy, really. So fuck off, and you can go hang out with the dents, and we don't have to see you anymore.
But Phil, you just banned him from your fucking streams. He cannot hang out with dents anymore. Remember when Phil took massive offence about the term dents? Phil went and hopped on his little moral soapbox and said the term dents is very insulting and offensive. Not anymore, I guess.
Okay, thank God. All right, so now let's do some shout outs, shall we? All right, so we start off with Spoderman this morning, who did a $2 super chat and said, can you show my AI video of you fighting RTU DBZ style? No, but thanks for $2, I appreciate it. No offense, it's not. I'm not offended that you made the video or anything, but I just really don't want to start watching AI videos on the channel because then it'll be a non-stop thing, if you understand. Ice Warden Gaming did a $2 super chat. He says, did you ask Asmongold's permission to do goals again? No, number one, I don't have goals. I have milestones.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. I can... Goldstones have been called. I can't... This is insane. This is actually insane. Who's he fucking kidding on here? Who the fuck's he kidding on here with this bullshit? Sorry for pausing, but I'll rewind it so we can get the full context, alright? But God almighty, man. This is insane. This is absolutely fucking unhinged.
AI videos on the channel because then it'll be a non-stop thing, if you understand. Ice Warden Gaming did a $2 super chat. He says, did you ask Asmongold's permission to do goals again? No, number one, I don't have goals. I have milestones. Number two, I don't have to ask anyone's permission to do anything because I'm a fucking man and I do what I want and you like it. I'm successful and everyone loves it, so I'm just going to keep doing what I like and you're going to enjoy it. Thanks for $2.
Burger.
Okay. Big JT is here. Our first tip of the day is a $3 tip. He says, save the Big JT nonsense for the leaderboard, but please refer to me by my name, Big Juicy Turd. Oh my god. All right, Big Juicy Turd, but you understand I have to put Big JT on the leaderboard. I can't have turds on my leaderboard, man. I can't. It's just not, it's not PC enough for YouTube. I can't be doing that stuff. All right, but thank you for $3. Okay.
So you calling people retarded is PC enough, but having the word retarded on your stream isn't. Okay then, Philly boy.
Burger.
Okay. All right, so today we got a fun day lined up. We got our second stream of Super Mario Sunshine, which, to be honest, I do hope people will show up, engage, and support with. I don't know if they will. We played it on Sunday as a test, and that stream did incredibly well, but a lot of the support did come in before I even started playing Mario, and I don't necessarily know if that support was for Mario. Okay, we're going to see today if this actually is a game that people want long-term and want me to continue as a playthrough, or if maybe it was just a quick flash-in-the-pan thing for Sunday, and now it kind of dies out, and then we're like, eh. But I did wear a Mario shirt. I actually have some Mario-themed animations. I actually themed the lighting. I just told it to AI. I said, hey, make a Super Mario-themed light show. So that's what we're seeing. Apparently, this is supposed to simulate Super Mario. Does this look like Super Mario to you guys? Maybe? Kind of looks like maybe it's like Mario 1. Super Mario Brothers. Maybe it's overworld with the blue background. Maybe it's supposed to simulate like blocks and pipes and stuff. Maybe some toads. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. When will I retire? When I feel like it. SK Rail or Scrail did a $2 super chat. W Destiny, W Asmongold, El Hassan the Dog Shocker. Okay. I don't really know what that really means. I know about the Hassan dog shocking, but I don't know what it has to do with Destiny or Asmongold, but thank you for $2. Very nice.
Wait a second, hold on.
Destiny or Asmongold.
Is there, so, someone sent Phil 500 kicks. Oh my god, this is... Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? Slip a Simpa with an outrageous... I mean, it's a waste of fucking money. But goddamn, is the reason you can't take Cat to the zoo is the zookeepers keep trying to throw nets on her thinking she escaped. Jesus Christ, man. That is brutal. Well, if I'll even address it, or will I just ban them, I wonder?
But thank you for $2. Very nice. Some moron gave me 500 kicks and tried to insult me, so I ignore it and ban them, and I keep the kicks.
They're not insult you, they're insulting Cat. And the funniest thing is, it's on your stream. It's like, it's actually on your stream. People can, your stream can read it. You know? You're not reading it out aloud on your stream. It still shows prominently on your stream. And when you upload a video later on, guess what? It'll probably still be there because you're too fucking lazy to try and blur it out.
Sweet. What an idiot. Okay. Good morning, Playboy Kami. How are you? All right, so since we're now getting started, we're probably going to start with a little bit of interaction, Q&A, etc. Let's determine what we're going to do today for our TCG openings if we qualify with support. So today, I think I might have more than I've ever had before.
Oh,
okay?
God.
Today, we've got 4 kinds of TCG cards that we can open on stream. We've got Pokemon Surging Sparks, which we have 5 packs left of. There's a possibility there's a hit in there, but we've already got 5 hits in the box. It's really slim, but if we do get a hit, it should be big. Because we've already got 3 illustration rares and 2 ultra rares. There could be a final big hit, or it could not be. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. So 5 packs of Surging Sparks left. We've got nearly the entire box of One Piece Royal Blood. We've only opened 7 packs of that. We haven't even gotten a single hit yet, so the hits are coming in that box, okay? We've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists Advance. We have opened, I'm trying to remember, a decent amount of that, right? I'm pretty sure we opened like 7 or 8 packs of that, maybe a little more. And we did get a couple hits, but the hits aren't really worth much in that set. We were looking for like one of the bigger hits, which we haven't gotten yet, so we'll see. And last night, we started opening the Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity TCG. We have 9 packs. I opened 3 last night. The cards look pretty good. I like the quality. They actually have like a nice texture to them, and they're a little bit thicker than normal TCG cards. We actually did get 2 minor hits. One was like 350, one was 450. The biggest one was Titus from Final Fantasy X. But there's full art and there's rare cards in that set. So we have 4 different TCGs today available to open. All right, for the record, I did order another TCG. I actually ordered a box of Dragon Ball cards from this business, and I'm waiting to see how fast they are shipping and all of that. It's the first time I've ever placed an order with them, so I'm not sure. I'm going to use this as kind of the litmus test to see, are they worth ordering from, or do they take too long, or they're not dependable. Hopefully I get an update on that today. So, out of the 4 that we've got, the question is, we get support today, what are we going to do? Right? So let's find out. Let's do a poll.
Wait. Well, first of all, we're going to our free space because of eggs. I missed that. And secondly, Zarnok. Zarnok, are you sure you want to use your full house ticket? You just got that. You barely had that a day, and you're wanting to use your full house ticket straight away. All right. If you want to use it and you're cashed in your full house ticket, by all means, I will allow it. I will. Well, you're cashing in. Ding ding. I guess I don't know a sound effect for that, but here we go. Yeah, but fuck it. Okay, no problem. Let's full house. We have a second full house of the bingo. Courtesy of Zarnok cashed in the full ticket. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Squares everywhere getting ticked off. There we go.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
Now, the good news is that full house tickets are kind of like nukes where we don't lose free spaces. So we still have 12 free spaces for a future card, whether that's today or tomorrow. But there we go, good stuff indeed. But Zarnok, you have cashed in your ticket, your full house ticket. So that also means that we're going to have a marble race. So good stuff indeed. Let's just enjoy some. Where's our otters gone? They were fucking there seconds ago, for God's sake. Anyway, whatever. Right, let's get some marbles going again, shall we?
Hello, Jules.
Oh, and thank you, Hot Studios, for sending 10 jewels, the gold coin. Very, very kind indeed. Cheers for that. Righto. Okay. Time marbles. Let's focus on marbles. So here we go. Good stuff indeed. Oh, Jesus. Let me do a poll again. I'll say a third card, or just So here we go. You guys have the options here. Do we do a third bingo card today? Or do we just focus instead on like trying to complete impossible marble maps? Okay? You guys are in charge, of course, as per usual. So we can either do a third card, or try and do a third card, or we can try and complete some very challenging marble maps, the 99%ers, and see if we can get those completed for some extra bonus prizes should anyone complete them. You guys are in charge. You've seen this sign in the future though. Phil's just gotten started in this card talk, and it might be non-stop card talk, you know? So yeah, that's what we've got to look forward to potentially. Goodness, but anyway, here we go. It's time for some marbles. Here we go. I set random, and of course we have for our second full house card today is called Marble Angelic Family, made by Dreisty1. It has a 29% elimination rate and an average finish time of about 3.5 minutes. So here we go. I'm still fucking in disbelief at Phil's fucking little meltdown about fucking 220. Like, hello. 2905 to 26. Happy. So the 29th of May 2026. Happy birthday, Marble Family. That's coming right for us. That's cool. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, that. There must be cannons, I guess, or whatever, just, you know, firing things at the same time. Jesus Christ. That's a nice little touch, you know? I guess it's the anniversary of the game being made. Don't know how many years, whatever, but there you go. That's pretty cool. Here's the map. Lovely looking map. I do quite look at this map. The finish line is down there. Sort of going here, there's some blocks in the way on that side, there's some blocks in the way on this side, it crisscrosses, we've got a little zim, and then go upstairs here, then go down here and trickle down, get funneled down through here, drop down here, through here. There's some bizarre glowy things here, or this could be very strange to hit and go through. There's some freaking laser beams as well as some pointy things. There's also a bunch of blocks here, and then the finish line is right there. So there we go. So that's the course we have for today. Let's fucking hit start and see. Let's see who wins. So I'm going to kind of wait here for the marbles to roll down here. This kind of board here. Vega with another strong start. Yeah, that's 2 strong starts in a row Vega's had. But he can't find his hole. And Slinks instead got down there very fast. So Slinks marble in the lead here for now. Then in first place. Can he hold on to first place? Now, I think this is activated when a bunch of different marbles hit that barrier. I think it changes. It will change. That little divider thing will change, I think, eventually. I don't know how it changes. Surely it'll change at some point. Maybe it's something that activates it or something. I thought it was the number of marbles that hit it. But no, it's still there. Every single marble. Well, maybe Puddy. It'd be funny if it changes now and Puddy gets to go to Ruby. But there we go. Slikes is still in first place. Aussie started game is doing quite well as well. Yeah, every single marble went down. So this side of the course got ignored and neglected. Some marbles have been sent backwards. You don't want to be going that way. Kel Denson's going the wrong way. Poor boy. But the Aussies, Turtle Gaming, and Slinks here. Look at the neck and neck here. Explosive barrels! I completely missed him last time round. But there's explosive barrels. Ludwig World Order in first place. Larry right behind him in second place. Tom's on the other side. Someone just gets launched in the air. I thought somebody got launched in the air there for a second. Anyway, well, Ludwig World Order is barely in first place, but it's a very close run battle though. This is a hectic fucking battle here. And who's going to escape this bit first and drop down here? Windows 96 here. I pressed the wrong button here. Windows 96 has dropped down first here, but there's a whole lot of marbles in contention. I see Sunny involved there. Windows 96, Avalanche, Larry Roden, Tickerzilla, Nathan Mamba, Broside Phil's in there, Cheryl Mac, YTJ. So many marbles are competing here. But Avalanche has dropped down first here, and they have the advantage as things stand. Mexi's fucking gone off the board altogether. Nathan Mamba is now in first place, as Avalanche couldn't quite get going. Blind Daughter and Daniel Hensley close pursuit, and Tom and Sonny as well chasing here. As we went and filtered through down here, hitting the blocks as they go through. Tom is now in first place, but there's a whole bunch of debris in the way. Fucking debris! Well, it is going to get away. It will go away soon. But there's a whole bunch of marbles here. And Broside Phil is now in ascendancy in first place. There's explosions going off. Mercer's been fried. Broside Phil's been slowed down. Side's been knocked off the side here. Did the Kaiser and Avalanche are trying to get the finish line, and Avalanche have got down the straight line. Zoso has some pace, but got slowed down, and Avalanche is going to take the win right at the end there. Bacon Pancake in second place, Roach Bait in third, Disco 2-3 in fourth, Zoso in fifth, Ira in sixth, Damien seventh, Sticky Man eighth, Native Bamba ninth, and Dapper Dragon in 10th place. A very close run battle. That, to me, was a fantastic course. That was... The fact that so many marbles were in close contention right up until the finish was fantastic. I do quite like that. I like the fact that it's a really close run battle the whole way. But there we go. Well done, Avalanche. Your marble was victorious. Waiting for the last few marbles trying to finish. Gibble's trying to hobble away across the finish line here. I think avoid the lasers. Kel Denson's getting slowed down here. And get a fucking move on, you lazy bastard. For fuck's sake, man. Gibble might overtake you straight. They deserve to. Go on, Gibble. Fucking get by him. Kel's gonna get there. Gibble might not make it. No, come on, Gibble. You can just so close. He's so close. The fire's coming. He didn't make it, you bastard. Poor Gibble. Oh, it's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for him. There you go. Avalanche won first place. Well done to them. As you can see, there were marbles that finished here in close contention. Blind Daughter in 16th place. Broside fell in 18th. Ludwig, who was winning at one point, was his 20th. It was 26. Look at me go there. There you go. Moki in 34th. G McFly in 38th. Who else do we have here? Mad Max in 50th place. As you see, Aussie's Turtle Gaming, who had a good start, end up in 54th place there. Good stuff indeed. But goodness me, man. What a course that was. What a course that was indeed. 98 marbles finished the course. The rest all perished in one way or another, as you can see. But well done to Avalanche. Your marble was victorious. Excellent stuff indeed. Right, so let's spin the wheel and see what prize Avalanche shall win. Avalanche is going to win a Scottish Soundboard Pass. Congratulations, Avalanche. You have won a most robust prize indeed. You can basically request me to press the random Scottish Soundboard button for you for a whole week. So there we go. I'll take a wee note of your name now and get stuff in these. So basically, just tag me in chat. I mean, if you have a Scottish Soundboard Pass, please tag me in the chat when you're requesting it, because there's a chance I might miss it sometimes. Sometimes the chat does go a bit fast, sometimes, and it's something that's hard to kind of, you know, if I'm tagged in the chat, it will also bring my attention to it because my name goes bright orange because I'm tagged, you know, so that it will definitely catch my eye if you want to get my attention, and I know to press the Scottish Soundboard button. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. You guys have voted, and you guys want a third bingo card. By God. Alright. You want more bingo? We'll do more bingo. Let's gotta. So I need a oh fuck, hold on. Reset. We'll just reset things. We need a third bingo number. We still have 12 free spaces skied over from the full house. Remember, we don't lose free spaces. So there we go. So a third number needed for the next bingo card. And that number is the first number in chat I saw was from Fox again saying 2005. So 2005, we need Phil saying do the following on this third bingo card. We need Phil to say content and making a weird noise. Him saying voted, using the hateful slurs, and him saying there you go. The second row is still saying people saying no exaggeration. Him talking about Twitter X or being on Twitter X. Him saying million, interesting number. And Tim doing siege, which is where Phil's and crosses his arms. The third row is still saying it to say him ignoring a troll tip. Him talking about the cards. Him saying support and addition. The fourth row is still touching his face. Him smacking his lips. Him scratching his stash. Him saying what I mean that is. And him saying update. The fifth and final row is still saying fun, interactive, behind the scenes, thumbs up, and him saying something style. Yes, I went for that very fast, but I'm in a rush because it's a fucking school night after all, and I've got work in the morning, so here we fucking go. You guys know all the ways we can get free spaces. I won't bore you with details. Let's just press the random Scottish Soundboard button to send us off the battle for a third time.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
Good stuff indeed. Good luck everybody, because here we fucking go.
Right now, to determine what TCG I'll be opening on this very stream, here we go. I mean, the options are crazy all over the place today. So here we go. Option number 1, Pokemon Surging Sparks to finish off that box with 5 packs left. Option number 2, One Piece Royal Blood, which we barely even cracked into. Option number 3, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advance, which again, we've done a good amount of, but not a great amount of yet. We haven't really gotten a good hit yet. Or lastly, Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity, which we started last night, and quite frankly...
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Frankly, I really like the cards, and I'd like to see more, and hopefully get an actual real hit in the next 6 packs. So here's your poll, everyone. Please vote. Let's figure out what I'm going to unpack on this stream, and let's start working toward it. As you know, the way it works, the more support I get, the more packs we open. Our first milestone is $100, so we get $100 of support.
Thank you very much to Sonny for sending finger hearts. And that's a feed of jewels right there. And also Mark wants a Scottish Soundboard pass. Good stuff, and I'll prize that for you.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
And Sonny also sent a laughing disco ball for 250 jewels. That's now a free space right there. We got 13 free spaces. Now, thank you very much for that. Very kind indeed. And Ross and I also sent 5 more jewels with dog biscuits. Cheers for that. Nice. Thank you for treat. Very kind indeed. And finally, I say finally. And then I thought Studios to get to 10 jewels for the gold coin. Thank you very much for the gold coin. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. And I have one more alert to go.
Hello, Jules.
There we go. We have Sonny as well. Getting 2 more jewels. Very kindly indeed. I would count these, but I'm losing the will to count. But let's just say it's I'll count. So for God's sake, 250 plus the 350 is obviously 600, and then 605, 615, 617. So we got 117 jewels. So we have 137 jewels thanks to that GG Easy from Sonny. You know.
Hello, Jules.
We got 147 thanks to the gold coins. There we go. So wait, if we get 500, we're at 147 jewels. If we get 500, we get a free space. Again, so we're at 147 so far for our next free space for that.
Hello, Jules.
So we got 347 now, thanks to 200. Cheers, thank you. Let's crack on with things.
That's 1 pack. When we get to 150, that's 2 packs. 200, that's 3 packs. So every 50 after 100 is a pack. If someone does a generous contribution of $50 in one go, that's a pack. If someone does a $100 contribution, that's a pack of regular cards and a bonus pack of the Mega Dream EX Japanese set, of which there are guaranteed hits, of which we got a God pack 2 days ago. So obviously those cards are great. All right. So basically, the bigger you go, the more packs we open. Okay. So let's go and let's get some support for the stream today. Let's get our first tip bigger than $3. Let's get our first sub. Let's get our first kicks that aren't from a dented loser trying to insult me. Let's get some good solid support today, shall we? Okay.
Thank you to Sonny as well for sending the MVP for 250 jewels. That's now a free space right there. So yeah. We had like 347. We only need like 150 odds, and that's also carried us over the line by a good bunch. So there we go. We're now on like 57 jewels for our next free space. Good stuff indeed. Cheers for that, Sonny. Very kind indeed.
Jules.
And I want to keep playing bingo. Thank you for the 150 jewels, Sonny. Stop making me do math on the fly. It's very annoying.
Hello, Jules.
20 more jewels. No, I am finding a counter. I am finding a counter. But no, this is fucking make me do math is fucking cruel and unusual. You know.
Hello, Jules.
Someone needs kicking in the jewels as well, Welshman. I agree. Oh my god, I do appreciate the support, but my main concern is I'm missing potential free spaces. That is what I'm worried about, because I don't want to fucking deny you guys a free space if I'm getting also support for it. But it's just trying to keep up with the other jazz as well. Thank you, Sonny, for the clock it for the 8 jewels as well. Very kind indeed. I think I was doing quite well there for a bit, and then I lost track again. But let's just say we're halfway to another free space. That's probably a fair estimation.
Thank you. His personal favorite says, congratulations on the God Pack, King. Thank you so much. Jules. Again, what's hilarious?
Okay, so people say so. You can limit it so it'll only notify you if it's above a certain threshold. I don't have a threshold on it because basically I'm happy to receive anything. I don't limit. I don't have any limitations on what gets notifications, I think, you know. So I'll get notifications for anything just because, you know. And I'm always happy to shout out because people are kind enough to give bits. Phil will absolutely put a limitation on what kicks off a fucking alert. He'll probably set it to 500 at a minimum, I imagine. It wouldn't shock me in the slightest if he set it to 500 at a minimum. So that's like $5 to fill. So there you go. Thank you to Sonny for sending in our 100 jewels. With a cheeky 100 jewels, very kind indeed. Right, let's crack on with things.
This is any time that I get any level of success, people have to say that it's all fake. They're trying to say I faked the God Pack. Some people are saying I bought the God Pack off of eBay and claim that there's an invoice. I didn't buy it off of eBay. It came out of that box. You saw me pull it out of that box. So I didn't buy it off of eBay. So anyone who's saying that has completely faked it. Others are trying to say I individually bought the cards. Okay? I built the pack myself. I resealed the pack myself to fake a god pack, and that's how I did it. These people are so crazy. Because again, they're so, in truth, I actually don't feel like most of them believe it, but I feel like they need content. So what they do is they literally create insane conspiracy theories, knowing that their viewer bases are crazy idiots, really mentally disturbed individuals who just want to believe nonsense because they're dumb. And so they just make it up and they know how far-fetched it is, but they don't care. They know, number one, you can't buy a god pack. It's impossible. If you could figure out what was a god pack ahead of time, everyone would be pulling them and selling them online for thousands of dollars. That's why you can't do it. It's a random thing. That's why it's so rare to do, or else the resellers would be doing it. You can't do that. You can't sell a god pack. It's impossible. That's number one. Number two, how on earth would I buy all of those cards individually and reseal it? Like, what are you talking about? Like, again, they know how far-fetched it is. They know it's crazy. They don't care. They actually want to push the narrative for content. That's it. That's all it is. So, for me, the God Pack is an epic thing that I can always, bring up moving forward, saying, oh my goodness, I can't believe how lucky I was. That's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I likely will never get another God Pack, to be honest with you. I probably won't ever get a God Pack again. I bet that's probably the one and done for me. Unless I get super lucky again. It's because it's not even every set that has God Packs, you know what I'm saying? But for these people, it's just crazy. All right, so anyway. Yeah, hilarious. There you go. Assassin Gamer says, what you did was you broke into the card printing warehouse Mission Impossible style and make sure that that box had a God Pack. Exactly. Do I think they're jealous of me? Number one, it's apparent they're jealous of me. Not that they don't want to be derided and made fun of like I do. Like I get made fun of, but they want my success. Like they want the God Pack. They're mad that I got it. They wish they got it. So that's what upsets them so much. Oh, why does he have to get all the success? Why does he get all of the luck and not me, right? Now, keep in mind, you could be going out and doing things for yourself to make yourself successful, but instead of doing that, you sit here angry at me. Well, that's your defect, because that's exactly what it is. It's a defective action. You could be working constructively towards your own success in life, but instead you sit there miserable, angry at others. It's because you're stupid. You know, if you had intelligence, you would go work on it, but what can I say? You're dumb. Spoderman, thanks for $5. He really wants me to watch an AI clip. Okay, I need to explain something. I used to do reacting. I used to do a react show that was based all around it. People actually would either become a member or contribute to suggest clips for me to react to and stuff like that. Now with the dawn of AI, there's more of these kinds of clips than ever before, right? For me, the reason I don't want to do it is because it's a slippery slope. If I say, oh, sure, you made a clip, let's watch it, that will literally become my entire morning show every day. Here's another AI clip, here's another AI clip, here's another AI clip, here's another AI clip. Just watch all these AI slop clips. And then I basically become LTG because that's all he fucking does, right? And I want to become Mr. AI Reactor. So that's why I'm not going to do it, because you do one, now the floodgates open, now everyone wants it. And then if I don't do it for them, they'll be like, well, I don't understand. You did it for Spoderman. Why won't you do it for me? That's not fair. Do you understand, Spoderman? Okay, so thanks for $5. And also, Spoderman says, how many push-ups can you do in a row? Honestly, I don't know, because since I got the weight machine, I haven't done any push-ups. I did increase my bench press capacity. Another weight level, but I'm trying to remember what it said it was. I can't remember. I'm up to 8 plates, but the plates aren't 10. They're like 15, or are they 13? I don't even know. I have to look it up. I have a chart on the wall, but I don't know how many push-ups I can do because I haven't done them. I'm just using the weight machine now. Okay, well, Pokemon Surging Sparks has won the poll with Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity right behind it. So here's what we'll do. Okay, we will finish Pokemon Surging Sparks, of which there's 5 packs, and I hope we get a hit in those packs. And then if we get more than that, we'll go to
I think, actually, I think we've won bingo again. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we've won. I didn't even realise we've won bingo, but we've won bingo. We've got 15 free spaces, we've got 15 squares. We've won a third card without having to try too hard because the free spaces carried over from the first 2 cards. So, yeah, we got a third full house, guys. Yep, there we go.
Full house? Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
Full house, a 3 in a row for a full house. Although we now, finally, can reset the free spaces. So the free spaces can go back to 0, so there we go, good stuff indeed. Jesus Christ, man. This will be our 3rd marble game. If we're doing marble, so here we go. So, same thing applies. Yeah, the orders are back, fucking hooray for that. The same thing applies. I'm going to let you guys determine again. I mean, we still have time on our side here, but by God, do you guys want more bingo? You know? Sonic gets the wrong commands, press soundboard if you want to see you got a Scottish soundboard pass. The 3 commands to use are exclamation mark soundboard, exclamation mark bonus, and exclamation mark win. That'll tell you if you got a full house ticket or a Scottish soundboard ticket or a marble ticket. So there we go. So yeah. A 4th card, yes or no? You guys don't decide whether to a 4th card or not, okay? In the meantime, let's get marbles put up again. And we shall we'll see who wins this third full house card. If you guys want more, I'll give you more, but it's a democracy in these parts, as you know. If you guys have had enough of the bad man, I don't mind calling it. But yeah, it's entirely up to yourselves, of course. But now, let's have a marble race and see who gets to win this third full house. Let's go to community again, and hit random. And our third map is called Quintessential Quirky Rice. I thought it said race, but it said rice. Okay, made by Raz Simpatico. What a strange name. It's got a 5% elimination rate and an average range time of 2.5 minutes. Here we go. 131 marbles are competing, but only one can be victorious. I will say this though, obviously, if we're doing a fourth card, we're starting with 0 free spaces, so that'll very likely be the last card. So there we go. I don't imagine that one will be done anytime soon. So yeah, this I do quite like the look of this. It's like sort of, you know, very the kind of noir filter. You know what I mean? The black and white. I do like this. You know, kind of old timey, old fashioned. And this is a bizarre fucking looking visual. This thing here. We drop down here. We have a whole bunch of obstacles in the middle here. Potentially slow us all down. Then we go through the middle of whatever the fuck this thing is. Oh, it's an elevator. We go up here. And then we go down here, and down here, and down here, and we go for a wee spin, I guess, and it leads us out to another elevator. We go up the way, and we get into a cannon. Oh, the finish line is right before the cannon. There you go. And then, boom, the Aldi. There we go. What a fascinating looking course. And we're in space. Right, here we go. So we start off up here. We'll go for a big spin. And let's see which marble will drop down first here. So here we go. Who's going to have a strong start? Teresa Young looks like they're dropping down quick with the Twilight Media Court as well. Mookie's involved there. Prince Saint Tagazilla and Broside Fellows dropped in as well. Aussie's Turtle Gaming. But they have had the strongest start of all. Aussie's Turtle Gaming, and they're down here. And they've got a good line here. That's the thing. You will naturally gravitate when they're bouncy. These things in the middle are bouncy, so they can really slow you down and fuck you up. And that's what's happening to other people here. So who's going to be advantage here? Fear Monarch and Rubbershank. Doing quite well. Fear Monarch is in first place now. I do quite like. I like that idea as an obstacle. Also, it's a big straight, but also put things right in the middle and gravitate towards the middle, and it can really slow you down. But Fear Monarch is in first place. Our newest member, once again, currently in first place. Ravashank trying to overtake, and they have successfully overtaken for now. But on one side you got Fear Monarch, and on the other side you got Ravashank. Mamon Avalanche is also chasing Fear Monarch down right now. And C2 Media Core and Shadow Mac, YTJ, and Roachbait as well on that other side here. But Fear Monarch and Ravashank will drop down here, and you want to go. You do want to go up the elevator here, and Twilight's had a fantastic fucking exit. But they had a slow exit from the elevator, but they're back in the lead here. Twilight is in first place, as things stand. Fear Monarch in second place. And it's a good run so far. Twilight with a good exit again. They're holding on to first place as things stand. Not alone in the third place. Avalanche is try-catch as well. Dashy and Emerald as well is there too. But Twilight currently holding on for dear life for first place. And this is potentially where things get slowed down here. But Twilight again with a good exit. They're about to win. Twilight Media Court has indeed won this race. They held on to first place quite well there for the second half of that map. Fear Monarch in second, Natural in third, Dashy fourth, Marco Shaughnessy fifth, Dreaded in sixth, Dark Draw seventh, Larry eighth, Shadow Mac Y2J ninth, and Lazy Crabs Hellgast in 10th place. Congratulations to Twilight Media Core for their successful victory. Fear Monarch tried and gave them a good race and pushed them all the way, but it was not to be. Second place for Fear Monarch today. Unfortunate for you. The rest of the marbles are trying to cross the line right now, and they're finishing obviously, as you can see. Slowly but surely. But it's just, yeah, just waiting for the wall to kind of finish here. These are all the marbles getting fired at the fucking cannon here. That is a hell of a cannon. Just getting launched into the fucking void and dying. But these marbles will probably get nuked here. The fire's starting to consume the marbles, and these ones probably won't finish in time, as you can see. There we go. Well done, Twilight Media Court, for their successful victory. We quick scroll down the map, the list here, sorry, and you can see the marbles that finished. Jade in 15th, that's a bit closer comfort there. Dimmick Girl 26th, Aussie's Turtle Game in 29th. After a strong start, they end up in 29th place. Hothead Euro 37th place. Tristan Dank Euro 40th. Who else do we have here? Sideways Welshman Euro 47th place, not bad for you. Sean Green 69th, and what else? I was 86, there we go. 86 for me, fantastic stuff indeed. Birthday Boy, Coolant, you're 97th. You're slow as fuck, you old bastard. There we go. 124 marbles completed that course, and the rest perished. Probably because of the map frying them before I could get to the end, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. But well done, of course, to Twilight Media Court for their victory. Right, now I need to spin the wheel and see what prize they have won. By the way, guys, if you've not yet voted on the poll, vote, because the results right now are dead split. We need a deciding vote. So I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll see what Twilight's prize will be, but if you've not yet voted in that poll, please vote, because we need a decider. Twilight has won themselves a Scottish soundboard pass. Excellent stuff indeed, well done to Twilight Media Corps. The prize is a Scottish soundboard pass. I will add that to the list of prizes that people currently have. So they can request a Scottish soundboard to press whenever they want for next week or so. Good stuff indeed. So there we go, another successful prize there we go. And we have had another vote on the poll, and you guys have voted for a fourth card. It was a dead split vote before that 19th vote came in, but that 19th person said yes to a fourth card, so I guess we're doing some more bingo after all. Oh, aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky people? Oh yeah, but this one should last a good while. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Let's reset things, and we need a number. We need a number again for a fourth bingo card. So the first number in chat I see will be the number that I use to generate a fourth bingo card. And if Viga's number is first, it said 12. I will use your number right now, and here we go. Bleed Phil to send down the phone on his fourth bingo card. Wait time to give somebody a good old-fashioned leaning manual ban. Let's just tick that off straight away, because of course he's fucking done that. Also, let's change the background of the picture, because that's Christmas themed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. We felt us excited, variety, there you go, and the sanctuary. The second draw is still saying you see, him touching his eye, him saying content, cantritions, and addition. The third row is still saying allowed to explain, literally, him talking about the cards, him saying okay, and example. The fourth row is still saying in fact, good news, shocked, interesting, and meaningful. The fifth and final row is still applauding, him saying hilarious, him saying you know what I mean, him mocking his chat, and finally him saying voted. So that's the fourth bingo card we have for today's show. Now, of course, before we start playing bingo for a fourth time, let's press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle for a fourth round.
Shut your hole.
On that aggressively Scottish note, it is time for some even more fucking bingo. Let's see if we can get a fourth full house. Here we fucking go, I guess, but let's just fucking see, let's just fucking go for it. Oh, we don't have free spaces anymore, but we do have a beg counter that's going quite well, and we have 8 sips, snorts, and burps as well, so we're very close to a free space in that regard as well. Also, if we get 50 likes for the bingo stream, we get 2 more free spaces, so we're quite close to getting more free spaces in that regard. So here we go, good luck everybody. Let's see if we make it 4 in a row.
Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity. Sounds like a plan to me. That's exactly what we'll do. But Chiva did a $2 super chat, says, can you carry the weight machine to show it to us? Well, number one, we wouldn't fit in the door. You know, number two, I don't want to show off that much. I mean, yeah, I could, but I mean, I don't want to really, you know. Bullshit! You really want me to carry my entire weight machine across my entire house to bring it in here to show you? Is that what you guys want? Bullshit. Obviously, I mean, I bought the weight machine upstairs myself, piece by piece. Obviously, I didn't do it all intact. All the weights and the plates and pieces, I did it all myself. But, you know, I'm not going to actually move it. It's so heavy now, you know, it can't even be moved.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Thank you for $2, Mativa. Would I ever open Riftbound? I don't know what that is. What is Riftbound, Playboy Tommy?
Who fucking cares?
Ortega, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, they're League of Legends cards? I know nothing about League of Legends. I don't really care about League of Legends either.
Burger?
So I don't know if I would, honestly. No, I didn't pick up turkey dogs because we have meals for the rest of the week. I don't need to pick them up. I'll get them on my day off for next week. What was for breakfast? The same thing I have every day. A Jimmy Dean's Delights sandwich, which is the multi-grain English muffin, egg whites, and a turkey sausage. I take the piece of cheese off. I don't like shitty American cheese. I throw it out. And so I had that with blueberries and a black coffee. That was my breakfast. Does it hurt my bicep when I flex? No. When you flex and you have muscles, it feels good. It's tight and tense. Oh, you're an intense feeling. Great. Feels good. Yes, I definitely prefer cheddar to American cheese, 100%. American cheese only goes good on a few different things. You know, on a classic burger, you know, it's all right, but I much prefer cheddar cheese to American cheese.
Out of mild curiosity, when does it... Apparently we've got 50 more minutes of this before gameplay, well, the morning show ends. God almighty. Right, okay. I wasn't sure how long. He's doing Q&A now, and yet this lasts almost an hour more. Right, guys, lock in, brace yourselves, we might be here a while.
How much coffee do I drink in a day? I always have a black coffee with breakfast, and I always have a coffee right after dinner. Sometimes in the afternoon, I'll have a coffee as well. It's not every day. Particularly on my days off, I only have 2 cups. I never have 3 cups on the days off. But I do enjoy having a coffee mid-afternoon here on stream with you. So at most, I'll have 3. I've never had more than 3 cups of coffee in one day in my life.
Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce.
Is it just me, or is that a lot of coffee to be drinking in one day? I don't know. I'm not a big coffee drinker. Like, as I said, if I need a caffeine boost and I'm in like Glasgow city centre, I will like get myself a caramel latte. I don't like the taste of coffee, but get like a sweet, you know, caramel, like whipped cream, not shit. You know, I need to make the fucking, you know, I want my caffeine fix, but I don't like the taste of coffee. Therefore, I make it as sweet as possible. You know what I mean? So that's how I used to get around that. I'll only have like 1 of those a day, and it's enough. You know, but him having 3 coffees a day does sound like a fair amount of caffeine. I don't know, man, it's just me.
Oh, do I like instant coffee? No, not really. My dad, when I was a kid, he used to get that Folgers Crystal stuff. Nah. For me, I have the K-Cup, and we do the K-Cup brewing. There's nothing wrong with 3 cups of coffee. They've actually said, they did a study, and I think the study, what did it say? I forgot. It's way more than what I drink.
Really?
Here you go. For most healthy adults, up to 400 milligrams of caffeine a day, which is about 4 to 5 cups of coffee, is considered safe and is not linked to any kind of negative health risk. There you go.
Who's the source? Because if it's fucking that bizarre person that's, you know, looking after, you know, like the Kennedy guy in the fucking White House, that fucker, you know, he doesn't seem to fucking know what he's talking about. Apparently that was disproven. The 4 to 5 cups of coffee thing, apparently that's disproven. I don't know. Well, Phil's got a source, so that's what he's using, I guess. No, whatever. If it's, this is why Phil's probably waiting until fucking 2 AM, 3 AM every fucking night as well, you know what I mean? But whatever, it's his fucking life.
So I could potentially drink even more. Maybe even double what I drink, but I'm not going to do that. I don't need it. Philosopher, you can ask me a question. Just prepare for an answer you may or may not like. You know, I don't know what the question is. You know I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to answer you, and you're not going to like it if it's a question that's you know. What's going on, Gabriel? How are you today? Good to see you.
Burger.
Nothing here says the next year, Lorcana will have numbered cards like sports cards or WWE cards. Some Lorcana cards will be numbered. Example, card 2 of 23 or card 21 of 23, so there will only be 23 cards made. Oh, limited run cards. That's interesting.
Burger.
Are you serious? Is that your question? To unban someone? What a lame question. I thought you were going to ask something interesting or something risque. Instead, you asked me to unban someone? Oh.
I just see a scammer. Burger.
What a waste of a question. What a horrible waste of a question. No, I didn't see the new Spider-Man movie.
I did, and it was robust. Dig in there for gold, so. Well, ear dig. Is that on the card? And that's not on this one.
Nah. Alright, so we've got about 15 more minutes. We'll hang out. Maybe a little longer. Depends on how the morning show.
A little longer? A little longer? Bitch, you'll be here for another hour practically. 50 more minutes of this shit. How the hell? How does this get so derailed? How can it go from 15 more minutes to like 50? What happens? It doesn't open cards. It's not some pack rip thing. Is he like watching a trailer? That's the gameplay. That's the gameplay. But yeah, it's just, wow, Jesus, man. I wonder what causes the massive derail. Is it just waiting for more money? Is he upset about a lack of financial support, perhaps?
Go, okay? So let's see what you guys want to talk about. Let me know. Tag me in either chat. Here, I'll type into the kick chat. And we're going to build attendance a little more before we start with Mario. We're going to play Mario all afternoon. And the thing is, I distinctly remember with Mario Sunshine, okay? There's a lot of fun parts, okay? I just beat one of the most annoying parts of the early game. That stupid boss fight is one of the things that pissed me off early on. Wow. And I remember liking it for a while. And then there's one or two those stupid bonus stages that come out, those secret stages. I hate those, the pachinko stages. Those suck. And I remember there's one or two other parts of the game too. For the most part, the game is good, but there's a few parts that are really annoying. So I think we got past that initial really annoying part and we can have some fun today, I hope. So hopefully, yeah, today will be an enjoyable stream, not a frustrating stream. But we'll find out. Okay? So if we get support today, which I hope we do, because the first Mario stream was well supported, okay? We will hopefully finish off the Surging Sparks Pokemon cards. I'd love to do all 5 packs, get it done. As for the next Pokemon deal, here's the thing. Okay? We've done pretty much all the cards that are readily available. All right? Now, there are a couple sets that I could look into getting that are interesting to me, but I don't know how quickly I can get them. I actually was looking into possibly getting a set of Sword and Shield. All right, which we haven't done yet. We've done Scarlet Violet, and we've done the most recent Mega Evolution. We haven't done a set of Sword and Shield yet. I wanted to see if I could get a Sword and Shield set, but I'm waiting because basically, as I said, a lot of these, I'm not sure how readily available they are or how these businesses work. There's a couple businesses online that sell cards, but it's not clear how long they take to process your order, how quickly the cards come. You know, I'm hoping for the best. Like, I've ordered this box of Dragon Ball cards, and I'm curious to see how this business performs. If they do well, and they ship, say, today or tomorrow, and I get it within a few days, I'll be like, oh, I can trust them, and now we can order more from them. But there's a strong chance that maybe they're going to be slow-bo. And if they're slow-bo, well, then I probably don't want to use them for other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. As for, the places that I was buying from, pretty much I've exhausted all resources of what you can get. Like, basically, I can get any of the more recent boxes that came out this year, but we've already done them all. And I can get Surging Sparks, and I can get maybe 1 or 2 other boxes, but a lot of them are way overpriced. Like, I'll give you an example. I can get a box of Pokemon Scarlet Violet base set, meaning this was the first set of Scarlet Violet cards that ever came out. It was a few years ago, okay? But they're overpriced. If you look at the value of the cards, like the hits you can get in the box, the biggest hit is like $80, okay? So how much does the box cost? Oh, $400+. Why does the box of cards cost $400 when the biggest hit is $80? You would never actually have a profitable box. You know what I'm saying? And it actually drives me nuts. Like, why are they so overpriced? These resellers, they're not even selling in scale. Does that make sense? Like, they know the box is older, so it's just more expensive. But the value's not there. There's no way you could actually have even if I got all the hits, I probably would make $400. So why would I pay that for the box? Okay? So there's maybe 1 or 2 more boxes that I could get that maybe we haven't seen before, but then we're pretty much out of it with the Pokemon stuff. Now, there is some exceptions. I'll give you some examples. We could do Japanese cards, but when I tried it, everyone complained, yet the Japanese cards led to us getting the God Pack. You know what I'm saying? So Japanese cards are good. They look good. They're more readily available. Tons of Japanese sets are available, ones that we've never seen before. But people would actually have to be okay with me getting the Japanese boxes. Otherwise, we're going to run out of available Pokemon cards, right? Like I said, so for example, what's available right now? Mega Evolution.
Make the
Chaos Rising,
man
Perfect
stop.
Order, Phantasmal Flames, Pitch Black. Okay, all the ones from this year, those are the ones that are readily available right now. We've done them all. We've literally opened a box of all of those, if not multiple boxes of all of them. Okay? What else is available? Surging Sparks. I'm not kidding. For some reason, there seems to be a plethora of Surging Sparks boxes. I don't know why, but they're just readily available everywhere. But I don't want to just keep pulling Surging Sparks endlessly. I don't think that's going to be very fun. Okay? There's 1 or 2 other boxes that I could possibly get from the past. Like I said, maybe a Scarlet Violet base box, but there's really almost no value in the box. And like I said, there's maybe 1 other box I'm trying to get. There is a box I'm eyeballing of Sword and Shield, but like I said, I want to test out these businesses first to see if they're reliable before I dump an insane amount of money. Or I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars and then wait 4 weeks for a box to show up, right?
Who fucking cares?
So, yeah, what I would say is, let's see what happens, but we're about to finish with Pokemon. We're going to have One Piece, we're going to have Final Fantasy, we're going to have Yu-Gi-Oh!, and supposedly I have Dragon Ball coming. Let's focus on those next, and in the meantime, I'll keep my eye on what I can get Pokemon, and we'll go from there. It may have to be Japanese, because if not, then we're going to be doing the same cards endlessly. It's going to be boring, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to tell you.
Come the fuck
Okay,
down, fuck the
Spoderman.
fuck off.
Thank you very much to Turtles Game Kingdom for popping the 3-month bingo. Barry Winston saying, good day, mate. Hope you're well. I'm doing alright. Aside from being bored to tears, the bad man, hope you're doing well too. And hopefully see you on Friday, perhaps, for some more Big Walk gameplay. I'm planning to do that after bingo on Friday. Again, by the way, after bingo on Friday, I want to do another stream of Big Walk on you guys. I feel you join. Last time around, we had Moki join us and Edward join us as well again. Turtles was there for the first stream, but couldn't make it to the last stream because I think he had work commitments, you know, so there we go. So yeah, looking forward to playing some more of that on Friday after bingo. If you've got the game yourself, feel free to join us as well if you want to join us. I'm not sure who's all going to be there yet, but if you're interested, join in, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to complete more of these monuments, you know what I mean? Completing the monuments and getting these puzzles done to unlock more shit in the map and try and uncover more of the mysteries of this big massive island. So there we go. So I hope you're doing well. Good, Turtles, cheers to that, Vicky, indeed. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Anyway, it's time to crack on with the bingo. As I said, what year is this? Who's president? Sonny fell asleep. I don't blame you if you fell asleep, you know. It's like, if people fall asleep during bingo, I personally take that as a compliment. Because the way I see it, it's also like my voice, my annoyingly angry Scottish voice has soothed you into a nice peaceful slumber in some capacity. And then I'll fucking press something like very loud to like wake you up, like fucking, you know, one of these little alerts or something, I don't know. But there you go. But yeah. We're doing well. I've got 2 or 3 spaces currently in this card so far, thanks to him begging and him sipping and snorting and burping, you know. So there we go. And we still have like 40 odd minutes of Phil blevering away until he starts recording for his shitty gameplay.
Thanks for $2. Duty subs fight me over punctuation and spelling. Okay, I don't care. I don't care about duty and duty subs or any of that shit. I don't know why you're even bringing it up. I don't care. Okay, thanks for $2. Okay. All right, let's see here. Why are you guys understand something? You tagging me and saying, can you unban this guy? Can you unban this guy? Can you unban this guy? No. No, I'm not just going to sit here and just endlessly unban people because you're asking me in Kick Chat. You can just stop right now. Okay. Okay. Did I get any 30th anniversary stuff? I have 3 booster bundles of the 30th anniversary collection on pre-order from Pokemon Center. Supposedly they're not going to ship until October though, like early October. So I'm not really going to get them right away. I didn't get anything else, you know. There hasn't been anything available on Pokemon Center since. And I've tried, like I tried the Target drop, didn't work. The website literally didn't work at all. You tried to click add to cart and it would just not even work. The button didn't even function. So you couldn't buy anything during that drop. I heard there's other drops coming. You know, Best Buy might have them. Walmart might have them. If and when those happen, I'll try to keep my ear to the ground and see when those are going to go down and see if I can get in on them. But it's just not looking good. It looks like 30th anniversary is going to be the absolute hardest cards or toughest cards ever to get. And I'm even lucky that I'm going to get the 3 booster bundles, which is what, 180 cards, because each one's 60 cards. You have 6 packs each. Then again, I heard that they're doing it differently, that these packs don't have as many cards in them. So I don't even know what I'm getting or if I'm going to get anything good. And it seems like it's going to be a reseller's paradise, where all the resellers already bought up the product, and then it's all going to be available for like exorbitantly high prices. It's going to be insane.
But you're still buying.
Do I have a favorite DC superhero or villain? Not really. I never really read DC Comics. The only DC Comics I ever read were the Superman Returns run, where Superman died and then 4 fake Supermen came back. So that's the run that I saw or read. I never really collected DC Comics back in the day. Now, if you're saying just in general, who would be my favorite DC hero? Probably Batman, because I used to watch the Batman animated series and I loved it. I did watch the Justice League Unlimited cartoons back in the day, and I think they were absolutely outstanding. But that's about it. What do I think about IMAX movies? I haven't seen IMAX movies since I was a kid. And it was like a nature film. I've never actually seen a real feature-length movie on IMAX. All I've ever seen was like once or twice when I was a kid, we went to this aquarium that had a big IMAX theater, and we saw like nature films on it, and that was it. I remember one was like a helicopter flew to like the Arctic and was looking at penguins and stuff, you know, flyovers. I remember that. Dark Manly Goth says, let's get to the Sandbird level today. I don't remember a Sandbird level, but I get the feeling you do, and you know it's going to be malicious, huh? Assassin Gamer says, any excitement for Avengers Doomsday? Well, yes and no. Like, I feel like the Marvel films lost their luster right after Endgame, right? I feel like that after Infinity War Endgame, that was the end of it, because their whole generation of, 5, 6, 7 years there was all garbage. Like, I didn't watch...
I mean, that's half true, you know. After Endgame, there was definitely a massive slump. The only kind of bright points about it were basically the Spider-Man movies, as well as arguably... Well, the Eternals was a fucking massive disappointment to me. That had so much potential and it just fucking didn't feel... It just flopped in my opinion. That Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, whatever that fucking... That was decent. I was actually surprised at decent. I was actually quite pleased with that, you know? And, but for the most part though, it's like, yeah, it's not been that good. And it's like... they've always the plan though has always been to keep going. Like there's always a plan to keep on going, but obviously the fact that they've kind of brought back Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, which is a fucking desperation move practically, you know what I mean? And somehow, some way, you got fucking, you know, Captain America back being Captain America as well. Like the trailer is like, there's a whole lot of like, it just feels like a desperation ploy. It will do well. Doomsday will do well for Marvel, but it feels like they knew they kind of, you know, lost their magic and they couldn't replicate it, so they're basically going back to what worked before, and it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to work in this movie. I don't know. I'm not having big expectations, you know what I mean? The last few Marvel things, there's not been a lot of great Marvel things. I remember I tried to watch the Captain America with the newer one with fucking Harrison Ford being the Red Hulk. That was pish, you know. Guardians is always good, to be fair. Guardians is always Lord. Guardians 1, 2, and 3 have been quite enjoyable, you know. As I said, there's exceptions, you know. Guardians was quite enjoyable. Spider-Man as well, for the most part, has been quite good after Endgame as well, especially, you know. You know, and even Deadpool, so you know, Deadpool and Wolverine was quite pleasant, you know. It's a shame I won't be involved in this thing, but you can't have everyone involved, I guess. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It'll do well for Marvel. I mean, Doom, the whole Doom thing will do quite well, you know. But will it be good is another question entirely.
Any of it. I literally haven't seen a Marvel movie since Endgame. I never watched another one. In fact, the only Marvel property that I even saw was WandaVision. That was it. And then I got rid of Disney Plus and never watched anything ever again. If Avengers gets back on track with this new Avengers movie, that would be amazing. But who knows? Plus, there's insane amount of leaks online. Now, no one knows if the leaks are real. But if the leaks are real, like, I think it'll still do massive money because it's all the characters everyone likes coming back. But the plot sounds terrible. What's happened is they're basing the Marvel movies off of the comics. So if you're a fan of the comics, you already know what happened. You already know about the Doctor Doom plotline, how he basically took over the multiverse, how he created his own Battle World universe. And if that's what they're doing in the movies, I don't really care for it. So I'm probably not going to like it. The Sandbird level and the Yoshi Fruit levels are the most horrible. Definitely I'm excited. I don't remember them. Oh boy. Great. Do I like any recent movies? Okay, now's a perfect time to talk about this because you're asking. I saw Obsession. I forgot
Wow! Phil Bonnell saw a current day movie.
All about it to talk about it. I saw the movie Obsession. Yes, I did. So, I'm sure you want to know my thoughts, right?
Nope.
I'm not playing Mortal Shell 2, no. Oh, no? No one wants my thoughts. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Everyone says, nope, we don't want your thoughts. Okay, forget it.
Funny. Diction's laugh.
Yeah, see, I don't remember the people like the Sandbird and getting the red coins. I don't remember that. I don't remember any.
Holy shit! He brought up. Somebody asked him, "Have you seen any movie recently?" He's like, "Yes, I have. I saw this," and didn't elaborate and pretended to fucking. No, this is unhinged, man. Like, finish the fucking point, for fuck's sake. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Where'd you watch it? Did you watch it at home and on demand, or did you go to the fucking movies and see it?
Yeah. The Sandbird level was Shadow of the Colossus before Shadow of the Colossus came out. Wow.
The funny thing is, the chat actually are saying they don't care about him watching Obsession. There's a message up there. I would rather talk about Marvel movies. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, hell. Mark, I sadly, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Mark's asking how to enable duels. I go into YouTube Studio and earn what I do. I don't know. Apparently, it's something I think you have to. I mean, you might have to do it on your phone if you're watching your. I don't know. I generally have no idea. I do wish I could help you. I don't know. Other people in the chat who have done duels can maybe help out Mark if they can. I generally have no idea. Well, I mean, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about doing it, you know what I mean? But if you want to learn anyway, hopefully somebody in chat can help you. I do not know.
Well, one person is asking me how was Obsession. No one else does. Everyone said, forget it, we don't want to know. Yeah, I know. So Obsession is a crazy story because it's a movie made by a YouTuber, okay? And the guy had no budget. It's like a tiny budget film. And when it released, people loved the movie so much by word of mouth, it blew up, and then it started exploding in theaters, and then it started making an insane amount of money, and now it's one of the most profitable movies of all time because of the tiny budget. You know, it actually did good box office and had no budget, so because of that, it has made insane amounts of profit. As a result, everyone is seeking out the people involved with the movie to do other movies. Like, everyone wants that guy to direct more movies. The actress who played the main character in the movie has now been cast as Rogue in the new X-Men movie universe. It's just pretty crazy to think how fast that blew up. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so my thoughts on the movie. All right. I think it's good for what it is. I actually enjoyed the filmmaking aspect of it, like the quality of the shots, the quality of the sets, the quality of the makeup, the quality of the filmmaking aspect of it, more than the actual story. That's what the acting I actually liked too. I just didn't like the story, and sadly, that's why I don't like the movie. It has nothing to do with anyone involved. I just thought the story was weak, honestly. Like, in a movie like that, what I want is some kind of a creepy elaboration on why everything is happening. Okay, so for example, for those who don't know, I'm not going to spoil the whole movie. The plot is that this guy has a crush on a girl, and the girl is very friendly with him. They're like good friends, but he has no idea if she really likes him or not. And he keeps basically pussying out whenever he has a chance to really tell her how he feels. So he goes into a stupid shop, okay, to get like a ring or something. I forget what it is she lost, a necklace or something she had lost, and he wanted to be nice and replace it for her. So he goes to this shop to get it's a crystal necklace, something like that. And basically, when he's there, he sees this box thing that's like, what do they call it? The willow whistle? I don't know what it's called. The branch of a willow or something? Oh, wish willow. That's what it's called. And all it's supposed to be is you snap it and you make a wish, and the wish is supposed to come true. Now, obviously, it's bullshit. $6.99, $7. You really think your wish comes true for $7? Of course not, right? But then he actually later on uses it, and basically his wish is, well, I don't even want to spoil that. But let's just say, because of his wish, this girl, who previously he had no idea if she really liked him or not, now is completely infatuated with him, i.e. obsession. But it's not just a normal level, it's like 2 crazy levels. And all kinds of crazy, insane stuff ensues, all right? But here's the thing for me. Why overall I thought that the movie was weak was there's no real valid explanation or elaboration on the wish willow. Like, that's to me the more important part. Like, when I'm watching The Ring, okay? Yes, I'm obviously interested in the fact that this ghost is coming and killing people, but I also want to know why. I want the backstory. And when you watch The Ring, you get the backstory. They tell you all about the girl and how she was abused and psychic powers and all this stuff. Oh, okay. Now that's creepy and that makes sense. In this movie, they don't ever really bother with that. They're just like, oh, it just happened. Oh, okay, why? Can you explain? And when attempts that they should do, and again, I'm not going to spoil, the attempts that they do try to make are almost like jokes.
Some movies purposely leave those details quite vague and ambiguous to leave it up to your own imagination and interpretation, or potentially for a sequel where they can try and maybe fucking look at the backstory, you know, for another movie. Phil's need and desire to have absolutely every single fucking aspect of something explained. It's like, there's probably, I am thinking there's so many movies out there, so many amazing movies out there that Phil would hate because they don't explain absolutely every single fucking part of the movie properly. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Now, I've not watched Obsession, so I don't fucking know. I don't have an opinion on the movie because I've not seen it. You know what I mean? I have no opinion. But the fact that he is saying this ruined it for him because I didn't explain why this is a thing. It's a magic item in some sort of shady fucking shop, and it works. You know, it's random fucking shit. It's all. You didn't explain just why it works. Oh my god, what? It's just so bizarre. It's so weird. But whatever. That ruined the movie for him because there was no explanation as to why. You know, why does magic item in a shop and it only costs him $7? That's not going to work, but it does work. Why does it work? Please, maybe it doesn't tell me why it works. Why? That's what I was thinking about. The whole wish thing is based off the monkey's paw, which doesn't get exactly. It's just, that's the first thing I thought of. The fucking Simpsons reference to monkey paw. Jesus. Whatever, yes, but yeah, Phil, it goes right over his fucking head. It didn't explain it for him perfectly, so it ruined the movie.
I don't like that. If you actually want me to be scared in a movie, right? If you want me to be scared in a movie, you have to give me a reason. When I saw The Ring, I was scared because that was, okay, maybe there is a girl who has psychic powers, and then she's completely mistreated and maybe even murdered, and then she becomes a ghost and comes back to get you, right? That is a good enough explanation for me. Now I'm scared. In this movie, they didn't care. They were just like, well, here's actually what's going down, and that's scary. Well, yeah, that is, but why is it happening? Give me a valid explanation. And they never bother with that. And that's actually why I didn't like it. If they had given 5 minutes to explain the Wish Willow and how it works and why it works and where it came from or why they're selling it for $7 at a store, then maybe it's a malicious thing. Maybe it's the devil, and the devil thought that humans are very stupid, right? And they're very, very covetous, and they're very greedy. So maybe if I just sell a Wish Willow at the store for $7, they don't realize it, but they're making a pact with the devil when they break it, so they get what they want, but then it's probably not what they want. It's kind of like a monkey's paw deal, but now you're cursed to go to hell or something because you broke the Wish Willow, right? Then I'd be like, oh, that's actually kind of an interesting twist. I like that. Instead, they just didn't bother. And like I said, again, I don't want to spoil, but there's a couple times in the movie where there is like, oh, I got to figure out how do I undo the wish or whatever, but there's no valid attempt at explaining it or where it comes from. In fact, again, it's kind of treated as almost like a joke, and I don't want a joke explanation in a horror movie. I want it to be taken serious. It's hard to take the movie seriously when some of it is treated so loosely and so nonchalantly. And then on top of that, there's really horrible things that happen in the movie. So it's kind of like this weird contrast. Am I supposed to be laughing? Or am I supposed to be terrified and horrified at the shocking things that I'm seeing? And to me, it kind of killed the tone of the movie. Like, I wish that the movie had been all... If it was going to be joking, you could do that. Look at Evil Dead 2. That's a movie that's supposed to be horror, but let's be honest, it's comedy too. And it's a fun... Okay, now I know, don't take the movie too seriously. We're going to have a wild ride and a lot of fun with the horror. But this movie, at some points, is funny, and at other points, it's terrifying, but it doesn't ever level out to a level that makes sense. Does that make sense? So, I appreciated the actual cinematography. Like, I actually thought a lot of the shots were really amazingly done for this budget. I thought the acting was actually well done as well. So, I respect everyone who made the movie and was involved, but the plot fell flat for me. I want the plot to be better than that, okay?
You respect everyone involved in the movie apart from the scriptwriter. So, basically, the person that made the movie, basically, you don't respect them because you think their fucking plot was terrible. Because it doesn't fucking explain the origin story of the thing that causes the whole movie in the first place.
Also, I'm just going to say this right now. The male lead was miscast, and the reason is he has the face for the role, but not the body. This guy was supposed to be a dweeb. Like, that was the character. He's like a dweeb. He's a guy who, you know, a girl probably wouldn't ever like. And that's why he's really friends with this girl, but he's friend-zoned, and he doesn't know if he can ever go past the friend zone, right? But his body, in the shot, if you actually look at certain shots, he's actually buff. Like, his arms are much bigger than mine.
Well, that is not a pre... Oh my fucking god. Phil... I guess Phil thinks that muscly guys can't be dorky or whatever. You know? I mean, I don't know. I would argue that Jaha and Broside Phil are kind of dorky, but they're two very big, beefy individuals, you know? And that's an excellent fucking point as well. Henry Cavill, fucking Superman, is obsessed with, like, Warhammer. He loves that shit. You know? He's absolutely fucking like... You get what I'm saying? And he's a fucking superstar. You know what I mean? Oh my god, but yeah, it's... But according to Phil, though, if you're kind of jacked, then how fucking dare you portray a nerd in a fucking movie, you know? You're not skinny and scrawny enough for that shit, or you're not unhealthy enough for that. You're too jacked to fucking be the nerdy role here. Whatever. Strange thing to pick up on Phil, but whatever.
That's the friend zone, right? But his body, in the shot, if you actually look at certain shots, he's actually buff. Like, his arms are much bigger than mine. Like, the guy actually is buff. But he's...
Phil, there are babies out there with arms bigger than yours, for fuck's sake.
Face is kind of dweeby. So I guess they cast him based off his face rather than his body. And there were certain shots where he's like walking, his arm is like big. I'm like, this is supposed to be like a dweeby kid that no girl would like. Why did they cast this guy? It didn't make sense. You know?
Boo!
Of course a kid half my age is in better shape than me. I was out of shape for the longest time in my life, and I'm just getting into shape now. So of course he's in much better shape than me. But that's what I mean. If I'm watching a movie and the main character is supposed to be like a dweeby character, then cast a dweeb. Like, remember when the kid from Stranger Things, right? He's kind of a dweeby kid. You would maybe believe someone like him in that role would be more believable, as opposed to this guy. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's some really messed up stuff in the movie, too, that's just not funny. It's actually insanely disturbing. And it doesn't match the tone of the moments where they're making light of stuff. Does that make sense? Like, there's some parts of the movie where it's actually meant to, like, be funny. I'm like, but why are you trying to be funny when something horrendous just happened, and then all of a sudden something else horrendous happens? The tone is weird. I would prefer a movie where you can know that tone is supposed to be the movie, so you can enjoy it for what it is.
Maybe that sense of discomfort was an intentional movie design for the situation. I don't know. It's just sometimes movies will just do that to you. I've not seen it, but to me, usually there's a reason for these things happening.
Will I be upset when the card craze is over? No. Why would I be upset when the card craze is over? Inevitably, it's going to end. Like I said, I've already lived through the comic book and collectibles craze of the early 1990s. And then around mid to late 90s, that whole thing crashed. All that stuff basically became of no value. That's going to happen again. It's going to happen again, for sure. What's up, Y2K Yokebug? How you doing? No, I've never considered acting.
Phil Bonnell has never considered being an actor. Why not, Phil? You're fucking great at fucking lying about fucking things you say and do all at a time. You do it on a daily basis. Oh hell. Yeah, I guess he's like a memory hold Project 7. It's a fucking bad cough you got there, Kilo. It must be fucking a sign of you being an old bastard.
Old bastard!
Happy birthday.
Oh, you mean in terms of my viewers getting bored of the packs? That's going to happen inevitably too. What may happen is, eventually, the card stuff becomes its own content line, where I still do some card stuff, but I break it apart from the gaming videos and stuff like that, and it becomes its own stuff to the side, and maybe I do a show or two based around it, but that's the focus, is just the card stuff, and nothing else, and so we'll have an audience for that too. And inevitably, that may fail too. You know, the reacting stuff, I tried that, and I did it for 2 years, and then it phased and fizzled out. You never know. But hey, whatever. I go with the flow now. It's not like it used to be where I'm all set in my ways and stubborn. I go with the flow. I try things that you guys recommend. I'm willing to go different places with content, try different things. So let's see what happens. Right now, the card stuff is still going pretty good.
Oh boy, here we go. LTG super chat reference.
Huge McLarge demanded a $2 super chat. He says, "Do you have a bullying fetish? Why ask LTG to mock you? Are you in a parallel universe? Are you speaking to me from the multiverse? What are you talking about? Who's talking about LTG? No one's talking about LTG around here, but you. Thanks for $2. What are we?
There's actually a lot of people were convinced that Phil was going to bring up LTG because LTG was caught using filters on his content. Apparently, LTG has got some sort of like smooth, like you know, skin filter to try and remove the wrinkles from his face when he streams, which is very fucking vain, of course, you know. And LTG was caught out trying to use this, you know. And people thought Phil would be all over that just to fucking mock him and berate him, but I guess he's too obsessed with trying to fucking ask him money for cards to talk about that.
Weirdo. Jade, how are you?
Jade! Free space! Fucking array! Where's this?
Squeak, squeak, free space.
Thanks, Jade, you can fuck off now. Squeak your little arse out here.
He said, what cards we open today? People voted they want to finish the Surging Sparks box. We have 5 packs left of Pokemon Surging Sparks. So that's what's going to be what we open first on this stream. If we go further, it'll probably be the Final Fantasy cards again. So that's what we're doing here. Yeah, not One Piece on this stream. Because I know you're interested in the One Piece cards.
Who fucking cares?
Professor Paul, I don't know. He says, what's your total collection worth that we've opened on stream? I can tell you this. This wall here is worth around $2,000. The Wall of Fame behind me there is about $2 grand. But I haven't priced out all the cards of all the boxes and sets or anything like that. Simon Uno Dos did a $1 super chat. Thank you, Simon Uno Dos, for a super chat. So, guys, we're going to hang out a little bit more before we start with Mario. It sure would be great to get some support head start to hit milestones and do card openings. So, again, if you like the content, if you've enjoyed the morning show, please support the stream. All right? Anything appreciated right now. A super chat, a sub.
Give me your money.
You know,
give me your money.
A tip. Anything. Like I said, as you know.
Wiki.
The milestones are based starting at $100 of support, or if someone does a $50 contribution, that is a instant pack, okay?
Burger.
Oh yeah? Pot of Greed says Cardsmith has a Mega Man X trading card. It's not very valuable, but fun to watch the hits maybe. Do they have video game style trading cards? You know what I'd like to do? Like if they have a retro gaming trading card set that has like...
Apparently Spoderman is not going to give money to Phil anymore. Spoderman has been, I mean, they've not been wailing, but they've been like a little dolphin in training basically. With support for Phil. And that super chat right there is saying, you always this condescending to your donators, I'm out. We'll see how long that fucking lasts, because they all come back in the end usually.
Old NES games and stuff, that'd be dope, right? Like Zelda, Mega Man, Metroid, that'd be cool, but I don't know if Nintendo would allow anything like that. They'd probably be like, oh, we own the property, we're not gonna allow anyone to do trading cards or whatever, right? I think
is it a trading card? Oh, no, I need to get into the bag, sorry, because I still got the cards.
Oh yeah? Pot of Greed says Cardsmith has a Mega Man X trading card. It's not very valuable, but fun to watch the hits maybe. Do they have video game style trading cards? You know what I'd like to do? Like if they have a retro gaming trading card set that has like old NES games and stuff, that'd be dope, right? Like Zelda, Mega Man, Metroid, that'd be cool, but I don't know if Nintendo would allow anything like that. They'd probably be like, oh, we own the property, we're not gonna allow anyone to do trading cards or whatever, right? I think that'd be pretty neat. Do like retro gaming trading cards. Sporterman to the $2 super chat says, you always this condescending to your donators, I'm out. What are you talking about? The last few donators, let's see. Simon Uno Dos, I shouted out. Huge Big Large Man brought up LTG, and I said, why are you bringing him up? I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, why are you bringing up Duty? Because I don't want to talk about a detractor in my content. I joked about carrying the weight machine. Oh, you know what it is? Because you're mad because I don't want to watch the AI clip. Well, I'm sorry to tell you. Again, I'm not going to drop everything and watch AI videos that people suggest. That's not what I do. All right?
This might be a weird take from me. I think Spoderman has no right to be upset about that. In fact, I mean, Phil is kind of right in a manner of speaking, where he doesn't have to just because he gets given money by the guy sometimes. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, Phil has decided that he doesn't fucking want to potentially start some slippery slope. If he does it for one person, he may have to do it for other people. If he doesn't do it, he's a hypocrite. I'm actually... Spoderman seems to be expecting a bit too much in this regard, you know? Now, could Phil have handled it better, arguably, you know? Somebody made him something. We're using AI, you know? It's a 15-second clip, apparently, of like Phil boxing RT or some pish. That's all it is, you know? But Phil doesn't want to watch it on the street. You know, Phil's not even watched it at all. He doesn't want to entertain a notion, apparently, you know? But if that is why Spoderman's taken off, then, to be honest, it's like, that's not really, I mean, that's not a big thing. I'm not actually blaming DSP for that one, I would argue. But Spoderman, maybe I've learned a lesson, you know what I mean? I don't know why I expected Phil to fucking do things you wanted to do just because you gave him a few bucks. Yeah, lesson learned, perhaps.
Sorry. If you're upset about that I'm not dropping everything because you did a super chat and you want me to watch a video, I'm not going to do it, okay? Master Dies, thanks for $5. He says, hey Phil, hope you have a great stream day. Thank you so much, Master Dies. Is that our biggest? It is. That's our biggest super chat. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
Is that going to lead to another bag? Go on, Phil.
Thank you for that. Now we're up to 28 of support. There's a Pokemon TCG called TCG Pocket. What's that?
Who fucking cares?
Jade is saying, when will Disney cards come back? So, there's a problem with the Disney cards right now, okay? Here's the problem. Disney cards are called Lorcana. They're in a state of flux, okay? The box that I got was from like a year or two ago. That was, what was it called? The Return of Jafar, Rise of Jafar, Reign of Jafar. That's what it was called, right? As you guys saw, there were no hits in the box. Zero. Like, actually zero hits. The hits were $2 cards. The most valuable cards were normal play cards that were like $6, $7. That was the whole box. Not very exciting, right? When you get any box, you at least want to get a few hits. That's some of the fun of it. Yes, seeing the set of cards is fun, but those boxes of Lorcana are expensive. Those aren't even cheap. Those are like hundreds of dollars, okay? Lorcana redid their sets. The last two boxes that they sold, they added all of the Pixar characters. So think the Toy Story characters, Monsters, Inc., stuff like that. That's cool. They also added in new levels of rare hit cards so that they're more often now. Like when you buy a box, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a hit or two in a box now. The problem is those boxes now have oversold to the point where you can't get them. When you find them, they're very expensive and they sell out right away. Like I was thinking about getting an Attack of the Vine. That's the latest set that they had. It's called Attack of the Vine. It's all based off of like plants and thorns and stuff growing. I literally waited one day and I went to buy it and it was sold out already. And I was like, I waited one day since it was listed and it was already gone. So they're monstrously in demand. I wouldn't be opposed to getting more Disney Lorcana cards, but they need to be more readily available. Like, I'm not even kidding. Right now, I'll chat. Okay?
5 away from another full house. It would be a 4th one of the day, which is insane.
So right now, the only ones that are readily available for purchase that I could buy and get within a reasonable amount of time, let's say a few days, would be the old boxes where there's just no guaranteed hits. I'm seeing
bastard.
a few. Into the Inklings is one. Arcasia Island. I don't know who the hell Arcasia is.
Fuck you, Phil.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know, actually. Cyrus is asking what's the record for full houses. I might be wrong. In the past, we might have had, like... I want to say, like, we've had, like, 5 before. Like, 5 full houses in a very single... But I don't know. I don't actually know. All I know is we've had 3 today, which we've done before. I don't think we've had 4 in a long time. If we got 4 full houses today, that would probably be the most we've had in one stream this year, I would imagine. But I don't know, it's hard to keep track of these things sometimes, you know? Because obviously some days we get through a good few of them, and some days it's a, you know, it's just, it depends what happens, you know? But there we go. But aye, it's been, but yeah, we're 5 away from a 4th full house. That would probably be the most full houses we've had in a single stream, and at least this year, I think.
There's a few here, but they're back ordered. See, this is Shimmering Skies, Winter Spell. They're all back ordered. Like, if you buy it now, it doesn't come for like 2-3 weeks at a minimum.
Boom.
Yeah.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Detractor Simba, who has got 20 members to the channel. That's going to be 4 free spaces right there, which means we're 1 away from a free a full house again. So thank you to Detractor Simba for that. Very kind indeed. Those memberships are going to the following individuals: Durag Danny, Pandora 415, Inky B, Gamer 99, Snipey McSendit, Phil Oates, but some say Susan, Silver Cyborg, Drunk Daddy, Gerf Brooks, Give More Blood, Trevor McEwen, Beard Devourer, Noble Wine, CC Gizmo, T. Ferguson, HBME, Yozora Zion, Sour Crowthus, Zilla, Pops in Bengal. If you're one of those 20 individuals that got a membership, make sure you thank the Detractor Simba for getting a membership, and thank you very much, Detractor Simba, for getting us 4 free spaces and helping us on our way to hopefully what will be our 4th full house. Very kind of you indeed. Cheers for that. And of course, BST is in full celebration because they dodged yet another bullet, or should I say another bomb. So there we go. Well done, BST. You survive another day. Thank you to Detractor Simba for that. Very kind of you indeed. So yeah, we get 1 more square ticked off. We are victorious.
Yeah.
Just keep on begging.
Basically, the Lorcana situation is it fluctuates greatly, and sometimes you can get it and sometimes you can't. Like for example, let's say I wanted Attack of the Vaughn. Here it is. Here's Attack of the Vaughn. This is the latest box.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you, Sonny, for getting 5 members, and that is Full House. I was going to say the begs would have took us. Phil was talking about the cards. He would have got there with a beg, you know, because he was going to talk about the cards non-stop there. But Sonny said, "Nah, fuck that shit. We're just ending this right now." So thank you, Sonny, for getting 5 members. Those memberships are going to Alex R, Distracted Gaming, That's What's Up, TWU, Astro C, and Akaria Zakia. So thank you for so if you're one of those 5 individuals, make sure you thank Sonny, and thank you, Sonny, of course, for getting us a full house with a free space. It's very kindy indeed. So let's get these ticked off and then have another marble race.
Burger.
There we go, burgers all around.
Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
We got another full house. Excellent stuff indeed. Now, we're not doing another card. We've done 4 cards, but that's enough of that. Okay, cool. Let's see how the bad man's doing, shall we? We're just so. Phil's on $59, even after an hour of gameplay. So he's on a break right now. Yeah, he's having a very slow day. Yeah, he's having a very, very slow day. Look at that shit, man. He's had no memberships, you know what I mean? His top super chat was 10 buckaroos. He only had 1 tip today, and that's from Big Juicy Turds. He's on $59. He's having a very slow day. Isn't it a shame? His day streams have done so well as well lately. Oh well. Now, he did say he was nervous about today, because most of the support last time he played this game in the morning show before the gameplay began, you know. So there we go. Poor Phil. We'll leave him on fucking, you know, mute, you know, and we'll come back to that later on and see how he's doing. Is that otter trying to drown itself? No, okay, I can see its head. Look at it. Right, okay, it's time for marbles. It's time for more marbles. Yeah, but Phil's had a very slow day, and he's got less than 2 hours, guys, to try and get another $100 at least. Although he wants obviously more than that, he wants like 300, 500 more dollars just so we can open multiple packs, you know. Because what's the point of opening 1 or 2 packs when you can open 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, you know? Ash is the type of greedy person he is, always wanting more. So, to detract the Simpa, you've been thanked by Phil Oates here. Thanks for getting a sub, but you also woke me up. I told you, people use Bingo for how fucking sleep streams sometimes, you know? I send people to sleep in my dulcet, calm and relaxing Scottish tones. There we go. And of course the soundboard as well, sending people to sleep.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Exactly, there we go. That thing definitely puts you so seriously. There we go. Anyway, it's time for Bingo. So it's time for Marble, sorry. Let's pick a random map here for our 4th full house of the day. This map is called Stars Rainbow Galaxy, made by West Tex Stargazer. Yeah. It's got a 3% elimination rate and an average finish time of 2.5 minutes. So here we fucking go. Well, wait for the map to load.
Smell shite.
There we go. Just press the button again. Very colourful looking course here. I've got 151 marbles. We'll drop down here. Not shitting them. We'll go through here and... What the fuck's that down in space? So we're gonna go through here and through here into here and down here and then through here and fucking head off into towards the sun. Fuck me, man. With this as well, we'll spin here. Hey, it's Earth. Welcome to Earth. Go down here, through here, drop down there, into this thing here. Very fucking colourful fucking thing there. And the finish lines are right there, as you can see. Not sure if there's anything here on the course that could potentially lead to issues or complications. Like, I don't know, didn't see any explosive barrels or blocks or spinny things or whatever. I guess we'll find out soon enough if that is going to happen. Let's hit the start button here and begin the race. Who is going to be our 4th full house marble winner today? So who's going to get dropped in a bar? No, a good quick exit here. But Aton shooting like a bat out of hell, but still, that'll slow down here. Mookie's one of the first ones out. Can we get a Mookie's soundboard thing?
Are you daft?
No, that's not Mookie, that's Billy Conley. There's Mookie.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
And we'll try to find that. Mookie's all going in first place, and now it's Puddy in first place, so well done to Puddy. So Puddy in first place, currently as things stand as they go through the shark. There we go. And Teresa Young is now in first place. They have overtaken and they're in first place. Well done to Teresa Young. Aussie Title Game in second place. Puddy third. Big Dave in 4th. Emerald 5th. Saw Senpai 6th in the Baron in 7th place. And so very... Oh, there is an obstacle right here. I didn't even see this thing because it blended in. Teresa Young try to overtake, but Dark Ross and Fox Fox both going through together in this fucking tunnel. This tumble dry of doom here. There's a whole bunch of marbles spinning above the earth like stars twinkling in the sky. Who's going to drop out first? Renner Atwell has dropped out first. And now their marble is looking good to potentially win this as they try and get through here. Been slowed down, but they still managed to get through here. And again, they go through here. Egret very close behind in 2nd place. Is there anything here to potentially slow down marbles as they try and complete this part of the course? I don't think there is. Egret's in 2nd place. Dreamman's has somebody died yet. Wait a second. We have something here. A little split here in the course, but Renner Atwell is still in first place here, and they're looking very strong indeed. It's hard to imagine Renner Atwell losing it from this point in time, but this could also be a big thing here. Who gets out first? Who gets out first? Renner Atwell is out first here. That was a chance for someone to take over and overtake, but they can't do it. And Renner Atwell is going to win here, surely. But surely they've got this in the bag. And they have indeed got the victory here. Renner Atwell, I'm probably butchering that name, but there you go. They're in first place. Showy Tate 2nd, Sackshaw's play 3rd, Beans 4th, Teresa Young 5th, Red in 6th, Holliff and Chat GBD 7th, Egret 8th, Slinks in 9th place, and Bill Brasky in 10th position. Well done to Renner Atwell for your victory. There you go. Managed to hold off the challenge you had from all the other marbles. As you see, all the other marbles are just dropping to the finish line right now. Just waiting for the last few here. Some of these might not make it. MRC Midnight's the last marble. Will they make it through here in time? I don't know. It's going to be a close run thing. I think they should make it, I think. If they fucking move their arse. But then you see Cal Denson showing green light, Britannia, Fear Monarch also getting out to cross the line here. 15 seconds for MRC Midnight to get to the finish here. Will MRC Midnight make it? They're running out of time. No, they didn't fucking leave. They got fried. There we go. Well done to Renato. You're in first place. And you can see here a list of marbles that finished outside the top 10 places. Aussie Turtle Gaming had a strong start, ended up in 20th position here. Who else do we have here? Pixar in 36th place. Well done to Pixar. Marcus Shaughnessy in 40th place. Sunny, you're at 47th this time. Broadside fell in for the 6th place. Where am I? Mucky ended up in 77th place. Had a good start from Mucky to end up in 77th place. Not bad. At least he finished. Warren, you're in 91st. Viga, you're in 95th. Where am I? Jade in 110th. I was 118th. I did shite. Steve was 2 ahead of me. Well done, Steve. So good 70. So 2 marbles didn't finish, and that was Dreamlands and MRC Midnight. Dreamlands perished during the course, and Midnight got fried, but of course, because it didn't finish in time. So there we go. But well done, of course, to Renner Atwell. Their marble was victorious by about 2 whole seconds. So there we go. Righto, let's spin the wheel and see what prize that they've won for themselves, and then we can call it quits for today. Renner Atwell, what will you win? Will you win a Scottish Soundboard Pass or a marble ticket or an intro shoutout? What will you win? You have won yourself an intro shoutout, so there shall be 2 names on the intro shoutout for tomorrow's bingo stream. We'll be up there with Gru and Renner Atwell. Their names shall appear prominently on the bingo intro on Phil's fireplace before we begin the bingo. Congratulations. You'll stand out like the proud little bingo winners that you are, the marble winners. There we go, good stuff indeed. But anyway, before we continue, is the bad man back yet? The bad man still on break. Probably fucking sending a whale signal out to try and fucking summon some whale to save the stream. We all know how that fucking sounds. I'm going to wrap up there, guys. Thank you very much for joining us some bingo shenanigans and antics. We managed to get 4 full houses, which I think is a record this year, at least anyway. Getting 4 full houses is fucking insane. You know? Obviously, we had a little help on the way. We had a nuke to also knock, and we had a full house ticket as well being cashed in, which preserved some free spaces to carry things over, you know what I mean? So there we go, good stuff indeed. I'm going to wrap up there, as I said, and I'm going to end this stream, how I always end these streams, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar animations. So, some things to dwell on before we all say, you know, peace out for today. Will Phil face any potential repercussions for his absolute crash out on 220 earlier on? It was quite a blatant and obvious TOS violation, but will anything actually come of it? Or will YouTube and Kick just ignore it as usual? I guess time will fucking tell. Also, will Phil get wheeled out at some point today, or is this going to be a very slow day for him, which will leave him panicking about tomorrow? I guess also time will tell. We'll find out tomorrow when we do bingo. But again, I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to wrap things up there for now. And yeah, feel free to join me tomorrow for some more bingo shenanigans and antics. But until then, this has been King Jad. Hope you've all enjoyed the bingo, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory.
gone, just gone like that.